Get ready to hear about the lantern.
Oh yes.
The lantern just got brighter.
The light of
Just like your
justice.
future.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, in the little bits of downtime here and there, we'll also be maybe getting the last few spells on everybody's lists and stuff. But I think we're pretty much all updated and ready to go. We have a level 5 party now. Very exciting.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. The command to show folks in chat, at least, our all the character sheets and stuff like that is !players. But just in case someone uses !D&D, I will change it so that it doesn't say this Sunday. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to change it to. I don't know when our next session will be.
True.
Right now.
Apprehentus, how you doing? Welcome in.
Hey, Apprehentus.
Hey.
Yeah, kick some butt and
Hello.
protect some citizens. Exactly. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? Sunday morning, or well, I guess Sunday afternoon for a lot of you.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic, grand as always.
So...
How about yourself, Rox? What's up?
I'm okay. I'm all right. I took an antihistamine a little while ago, so hopefully that's going to help with the fact that my inside of my face feels like it is super itchy. Psychotic
That is
Yoshi,
a very specific.
It's a feeling that people with allergies should be acutely aware of.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. All the sinuses, just all the fluid passing through my sinuses is made of itchy. It's great.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan.
It feels like the inside of your chin is itchy.
Yeah, I would cast that as a spell. That's like
Yeah.
Little crow.
Tasha's hideous itchy chin.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Stood by the side of the lantern, brightening your day.
Thank you so much, Uni, for 25 months of support.
Oh, wow.
God damn, dude.
Nice.
That's nuts.
Nice.
I don't know if I've committed to anything else this long, honestly.
You're a real beacon of light in the party.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Let me check the
It's a shining bastion.
Whoops. Oh yeah, I'm not following me. I was gonna
You're not following yourself.
I was gonna check your follow age. How long? 2 years and more than 8 months. That's crazy.
Oh, by the end of the stream, it might be... Oh no, that's 5 hours. Yeah, no. I can't do math. But we're
Yeah.
almost
Math
there.
is hard.
Yes.
Hi, Sigamigs.
Sigamigs, what's happening?
No.
Everyone wave.
6 seconds. Thanks for following, Kirk.
Nice, Kirk.
There was no
Solid.
follow alert. What happened? Did you unfollow and refollow to get that message?
Yeah, he
or
did
something?
that recently. He had been following. He was one of the first people to follow me, and then
Then
did
decided
that.
to reset the
Oh.
timer.
Yeah, just so that he could be like, I've been following for 9 seconds. Really, dude.
There,
I've known that guy for like 10 years. It's fine.
that was something that Hooligan did. Hooligan was literally one of my absolute first followers. I think he followed me before I even ever first streamed. And then people were just messing around with like unfollowing and following again to trigger alerts back when that did trigger an alert. And then shortly after, people were checking their follow age, and Hooligan was like, "Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I've gone and screwed up like my record
Entire
holding."
deal.
I made my bot chastise people for their second refollow. I figured having one of those in there makes sense, and the second one, it tells them that that's enough of that.
Yeah, the first refollow, it's like, okay, all right, yeah, you got raided here a second time. You decided, all right, I will follow this guy after all. But
Right.
After that, it's just shenanigans.
I should make. Can I get a copy of that bot? But I need it to compliment people who do that.
I definitely have accidentally unfollowed people because of mobile on the, you know, you click on the overlay and then there's like a clip button right next to like a follow button, so it's pretty easy to misclick.
made funny.
A lot of pretty people, indeed.
Oh, and
also,
Rox is here.
I'm here. Hey, Black Roses.
Hey, Black Roses. Hello, hello.
Thank you so much for the lurk.
Hi, Black Roses.
Oh, they added an "Are you sure?" when you unfollow.
Yes, that's great, Sigamax.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder how long ago that was. I haven't used the mobile app for quite a while, but mostly because I accidentally unfollowed people all the time.
Wah, wah.
That's face creep.
Yes, Sonnet is
yeah.
a face creeper. Much better than a face hugger.
Oh, yeah, certainly. More
True.
pleasant, it would seem to be.
So the voyage so far, I don't know if anybody wants to recap maybe last session or I don't know, the whole campaign. I don't know what makes the most sense. If anyone wants to do a little recap though. It's always more fun when the players recap because it tests their note-taking abilities and memory.
Oh, we take notes?
Some do.
My note-taking ability is a necessity with my memory ability, right? So it's like
I'm just being in character when I don't know what's going on.
true dedication to the role-playing.
I did the
role
recap
playing
last
game.
time, so I'm going to sit this one out. I'm sure it was not that great.
It's also a good opportunity to rewrite the story in your favor.
Absolutely.
So last session, Laszlo saved the world.
Yeah.
Laszlo, my
the
hero.
universe even. He punched Thanos in the face, broke the multiverse, and fixed it again. That is.
Laszlo is fire.
He's the one desire.
So
Let's do a real recap.
Okay,
Yeah, do a real recap. Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
shut up and let Vitriol talk.
Okay, so we have been through 5 sessions, 5 exciting sessions. And in the first session, we received a letter telling us that there was a woman who had been imperiled by a vampire. So we decided to go help. And we went to a manor. We rescued some children ghosts, kind of put them to rest. And then the next session, we went to a place where you make beer. What do you call that? A brewery? Yeah?
Oh, a winery in this
Oh,
case.
it was a winery.
A winery. It was a winery, yes. And we saved that from some twisted druids. And we met some people that are all kind of interconnected. And we ended up losing Irina, who was the woman that we were tasked with protecting and saving. So last session, we went to a mansion and we found her, we rescued her, and now we are with a vampire hunter and joining forces with him and traveling to a village called Krezk to try to take her to a monastery so she will be safe. The end.
Indeed. Yeah. Good recap. Yeah, spoiler alert, the vampire hunter who you guys have teamed up with was described to you in your fortunes that were read by Madame Eva, the Vistani seer. His name is Rudolf van Richten, and he has been hiding out in Barovia, pretending to be a traveling bard called Rictavio. He has a hat which seems to be able to somehow disguise him.
But no monkey. He does have a saber-toothed tiger, though.
Deeply disappointing.
That's true. You guys haven't met. You guys didn't meet his monkey when you were in Valaki, but he left it with someone.
Monkey.
Oh, okay. So he's
during
the
your
monkey's
There's
safe.
the
travel.
monkey guy. I was confused about that.
Somebody's
I'm
playing
glad
with
we
his monkey.
figured that.
Correct.
During your travel from Lake Baratok, here, why don't I show off the map here?
There we go.
Lake Baratok over in the sort of west side of the valley, the Barovia Valley. There is the tower there, and you guys are traveling from Lake Baratok even further west to Krezk. And during that little chunk of time, about 20-25 minute trip, when mention of his monkey comes up, he'll let you guys know that he left it with the toy maker in Vallaki, who took a shine to it.
Took a shine to his monkey, really? You just
Yeah. Shine on, you crazy monkey.
Go on.
You wore out your welcome. You guys were just traveling to Krezk at the end of the last session, right? Yeah. That is where the Donovich.
That's where the monastery is. Yeah.
Donovich, the priest in the small village of Barovia, mentioned that he thought that would be a safe place for Irina Kolyana, the girl who you have been traveling with since around the start of the campaign.
Yeah. I'd like to seek out some assurances that Irina's not going to wander off on our 25-minute trip.
You turn to tell her not to wander off, and she's missing.
Ridiculous.
True.
She's a troublemaker.
That little scamp.
No, but really, she's gone.
Yeah. No, but so it doesn't look like it's that far. It's a 25-minute walk, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a pretty short walk. So just to give you an idea, around 6 of those hexes is a half hour, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So, the whole sort of breadth of the Barovia Valley can be traveled in like a day's journey for the most part.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It is a pretty large area.
You're running from a vampire.
Right.
Yeah.
When you say day's journey, do you mean like 8 hours of travel, or do you mean 24 hours of travel?
Yeah, I don't mean like a forced march. Yeah, like you can travel it in a day. So this is Barovia. You guys, I've given you access to the map now because you have Van Richten with you, and he has been sort of exploring this place quite meticulously, looking for allies in the fight against Strahd. He has also informed you that the pub and the winery both are run by the Martikov family, who you already know and have met and are sort of friends with, but he's informed you that they're also known as the Keepers of the Feather, and they are actually were-ravens.
Ooh. Oh, the ravens. So the ravens, that was part of the rhyme that we got from the Vishnani woman, correct?
Yes, that was part of your sort of fortune, was going to the house where ravens have made their home or whatever, which was at the Blue Water Inn. And so sure enough, there were a lot of ravens on the building itself, so that sort of helped you with your hint. But if you'd really done some digging, you may have very well learned that they are raven folk.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
So we're headed to Krezk.
I say, yeah.
So heading into Krezk. Pardon me. Let me just take a quick look here at... so you're no longer in Van Richten's tower. You are now headed to the village of Krezk. While you're headed there, Van Richten can tell you he knows that the village is fairly well fortified, although he hasn't actually visited it. It's sort of at such the far edge of town that he's been, he worked his way west, and when he got to Vallaki, that's where he sort of made a bit of a home base and spent some time. He just spent most of his time in Vallaki, and then when he started traveling a little further west, he came across that tower, sort of turned it into his own little home base, and he hasn't traveled further west of there. So he can't really tell you that much about
30 minutes
it,
away and didn't even visit.
No,
I
there
know,
is an
right?
abbey there. Yeah, there's a lot of little corners of the valley that that he hasn't traveled to, and a few areas that have been untouched for centuries.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just knows that there's an abbey there that is sort of slightly known, and as you're approaching, you know, you're basically outside the walls of Krezk at this point. You can hear the bell tolling at kind of odd hours. Like there doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason to the fact that the bell just kind of tolls.
Just
So-
a reminder that bells exist.
Indeed. Yeah, the road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot high wall of stone, reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall
So
encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you've grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement to the abbey.
Sweet. So,
So, I mean, is the town the abbey, or is the abbey in the town?
Is it downtown?
The abbey seems to be up, sort of
Oh,
above the
okay.
town.
That's why
so
I
the
was
town has
confused
sort
too,
of
yeah.
been built at the foot of this mountain
I see.
top, which is an abbey.
Gotcha.
The little
Cool.
switchback that leads up to it.
But the gatehouse is what we would encounter first.
Correct, yeah. So the air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement, and two square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway, into which is set a pair of 12-foot tall, iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is a name, Krezk. The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high. Atop the parapet, you see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch you nervously.
I just smile goofily and wave as we approach.
Can you take this bitch? No. Escort mission over. Good luck. Yes. You're right on
Excuse
the
me,
wall.
could you please? Yeah, shocker.
So I'm
Is there
guessing
anyone
the
down below that we could talk to, or are we supposed to like yell up?
Because, hail and well met, or whatever.
You
Yeah.
don't see anyone sort of at ground level. Yeah, there's just sort of people up on the walls. You can see as you look down the length of the wall that there are other, like, you know, quite a ways down, you can see another guard kind of, you know, it looks like several hundred feet away. So there's probably like a lone guard here and there kind of along the length of the wall just to sort of keep an eye on the perimeter.
So yeah, hail and well met. I guess. Yeah. Still kind of funny.
Yeah, the one of the guards sort of calls down, you know, and says, "What are you doing here?"
We're looking for the abbey, right? I look at everybody else.
Yep.
One of
Good.
the
Just
guard
making sure
who's
I wanna say the
speaking
right
to you
thing.
kind of turns to another and sort of gestures, and one of the guards sort of heads off down the wall.
We're looking for the abbey. What do we know the name of the abbey,
No.
or is it just the abbey at Krezk? We're seeking entry to the abbey.
is this the Abbey Road?
The guard kind of says, "Just wait," and his head kind of disappears behind the wall, and it takes a few minutes, but
We seek the Holy Grail.
another figure comes up and speaks from above the wall, and you can see he's a little bit sort of better dressed. He's got sort of finer, like, noble clothes. Although certainly they look like they're not brand new or anything. And
last year's fashion just totally goes.
and the fellow calls down and goes, "Hail, I am Dmitry Krezkov, the burgomaster. Why are you here?"
Take this bitch.
Who has the
We come seeking safe shelter for our good friend. Was it Irina?
Irina, yeah. Good friend.
What is your favorite color?
Blue. No.
Hello.
So, he he sort of says, "Are you friend or foe of the people of Krezk?"
Friend, I should say. They've never done anything wrong to us in our entire lives.
So
this lady is her brother is a friend of you guys.
Right.
That makes way more sense. Faraday than what I said.
Now, remind me, she had a relative that was over here, or no? The relative suggested we bring her on.
Correct.
To,
yes.
to here. Okay, that's right.
So does anybody want to make a like a persuasion check?
Sure.
Oh, why not?
Oh wait, we have character sheets, don't we? Yeah. Okay.
So, something to the effect of. Oh, so who was Irina's? Was it uncle?
Yeah, I thought it was uncle.
Suggested that we come onto here.
So Irina has her adoptive brother.
That's right.
Her adoptive father was the burgomaster, the late burgomaster, and then there was the priest, the village priest, Donovich.
Oh, it was Donovich who sent us, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Irina was the adopted one, right?
She had an adopted father who was the burgomaster. I mean, I'll give it a go.
Kim, you rocked it. 25.
Oh, I'm gonna let Kim talk.
Oh,
Faraday, take it away.
her brother's friends with you guys.
And the priest Donovan recommended that we.
Donovan,
With honeyed words like
Donovan.
this, naturally, how could I not let you in my town?
Donovan, that guy, not the singer, the other guy.
Bono sent us.
I was trying to figure out my character's name. Definitely not.
So, as the burgomaster, I place the safety of my village above the welfare of strangers. Perhaps if you were able to help Krezk in some way.
Okay, but you gotta take this back.
Yes. Side quest time.
Is there anything you can do for myself or my people that's...
There's plenty I can do for your mom.
Don't you need the Forge Master's fingers?
If you like
Is that what you
wine, thanks to us, you may soon find yourself capable of receiving shipments of it from the Wizard of Winery.
Wizard, yes.
was interesting. Yes, my people have been without wine for days. Our next delivery is long overdue.
But it's still not here.
We have cleansed the winery of the infestation that was preventing any sort of shipment from coming out.
Interesting.
There you are.
Holy crap. Psychotic Yoshi gifting a sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. So you, yeah, I'll say with that persuasion check, you managed to let him know that you know, a wine shipment is definitely on its way. You've seen to that. You've fixed the problems that were occurring at the Wizard of Wine's winery, and with that, he sort of thank you, sweetie. Yeah. He sort of tentatively, you know, lets you know that you're welcome into Krezk. You know, but if you are lying to me, does not bode well for you. And
Now
he,
that shipment shows up. Yeah.
Do not lie about wine.
Persuasion
No.
check. I never lie.
so he, he tells his guards, to stand down, open the gates. Oh my gosh.
Let the booze flow.
Thank you, Arclight. I appreciate that. So yeah, you. Oh man. While I've been sitting here, my amazing waifu has made me some scrambled eggs,
A lunch
toast,
board. Yeah.
some veggie sausages.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh man, excited about that.
Although, how dare you guys roll high so we can't do the side quest that he had totally prepared for us. So mad.
Aw, you guys triggering a hype train. Y'all are crazy. Thank you so much.
Oh, look at this.
Appreciate that.
Nice.
Throwing bits down. You're all too kind.
Gotta get it going.
Arclight, I think you have a problem. You have an emote addiction.
Yeah, seriously.
D&D hype.
That was too close.
I mean, I'm with it.
We
Don't get
were
me wrong.
almost a jibble sandwich.
The alerts are going off now. So the doors to Krezk
Yay,
open.
more emotes.
More emotes indeed. Let me move your attention over
Oh.
to the village of Krezk.
Well, it's very
Yeah.
small.
Oh, it's T90. Oh.
It's what?
I want to take it home. T90.
Boy,
It's T90.
boy,
I want to take it home.
look at me, boy.
T90. T90.
New
Like
badge
like tiny,
plus.
but
Tiny,
but like
yeah.
like polysyllabalized. It's like T90. Oh. I want to keep it in my shirt pocket and feed it little crumbs from my lunch.
Oh my gosh, you
I'm
guys!
participating.
New
That's
badge,
two.
please.
Yeah, new badge, please.
Thank you guys. Oh my
Tell
goodness.
me, Hunter, could this be joy?
Holy crap.
Scam train.
Choo choo. Hey Kim, thank you. That's 1,000 bits that you've now cheered. That I think means that you have like a permanent emote unlock.
Ooh.
And the new badge, of course. Apprehentis. Getting the 100-bit badge
Hooray
as
for
well.
participating.
Holy crap.
It's so
It's hard
sad.
to... What's that?
I think that's it. That's the crying one.
Aw, that is the one.
Huh?
The sad little rock. Kim is bits. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for all these amazing supportive hype train bits.
Almost like we like what you do or something.
Said I want some jam. Sure, I would accept jam. I'm not opposed to the idea of jam.
Yeah.
But you're. Never mind.
Thank you, sweetie.
No, please. Go on.
Yeah. Let's figure out what's going on here. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, so this is the little village of Krezk here. Let me
Where can we dump off this lady?
We have to climb that hill, I think.
If I get a nickel for every time.
so
Have a nickel.
I'd have a nickel.
oh man. Guys, it's hard to concentrate with the hype train going on. That's
Yeah, all the alerts and
crazy.
stuff.
So yeah, you guys come in and you meet the Baron Krezkov and his wife. I could show you what they look like.
Oh.
Because they're together in one image.
Learn to focus under pressure, rock.
Though
That's
chat
not-
can't
that's
see it
not
at the moment.
remote.
Thank you for the advice, Arclight. Much appreciated. Pardon me.
Badass.
Yeah, they definitely are like pretty
About to
you know,
rush.
self-sufficient here in this town. Oh, I just realized.
So,
actually, let me do that again so that I can.
Chat can't currently see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to chat as well.
That's sword a little bit too big for him. It looks like it might be too big. We could solve that for him. We could swap out one of our swords.
Yeah. To roll persuasion now.
It is pretty big. Two-handing required. Holy crap. J-Butts. Jesus, look at all those bits.
709.
What a weird number. Thank you.
I only share prime number values.
Naturally. Thank you, dude. God damn.
Be able to choose.
Pardon me. Holy crap. Yeah, my bot can't even keep up. It usually posts the total number that someone's cheered, and it's struggling.
Yeah, it's not really the same now.
There you are. Level 4, here we come.
Choo choo. God damn, you guys. Thank you so much for this big old crazy scam train.
Now level 5 emotes.
So, the mist-shrouded village beyond the wall is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads that stretch between stands of snow-dusted pine trees. So many trees, in fact, as to constitute a forest. To the northeast, gray cliffs rise sharply, and the road winding up to the Abbey is easy to see from this vantage.
A road named Switchback.
At a glance, as the Baron kind of escorts you through town, you don't see any obvious money-making businesses. You don't see any inn, any smith, any shops of any kind. You can see people, out cutting wood, and there's chickens and pigs kind of wandering around town here and there. You can see that there's even a couple of cows and mules here and there, but you don't even see any horses here. The burgomaster lets you know, if you have need of lodging, you may stay at our cottage, as long as you are willing to chop wood or milk cows, or perform some sort of chores to carry your weight.
I'm sure one of us will.
Yeah.
It's a commune. I got it.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a cult, isn't it? Oh no.
Not
a cult.
The burgomaster gestures toward the house. Here, I'll throw back to the big map. So, right, this house here, this red house,
okay, there it is. Okay,
is the burgomaster's cottage. It's the largest building in town, but it's still a very modest dwelling. And he sort of lets you know that is where you're... sorry, no, that isn't it. My bad. It is the spot right next to the entrance of town.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I totally pinged the wrong spot. The spot closest to the outer gate.
Well, thank you. We do have business at the Abbey. Is that accessible?
He lets you know, just through town there is a switchback that goes up to the Abbey. Here is you can see this is where the path begins, that sort of goes up this switchback, and at the top is the Abbey here, with the little front gate at the north end of it.
We enter from the bottom gate, basically.
Correct, yeah, from the southmost point. So, there's not much in town. The burgomaster even lets you know, and he's like, the residents here never really leave the village for fear of being attacked by wolves. Or worse.
Or worse, yeah.
Yeah.
Big wolves.
Big wolves. Big wolves that, yeah.
Bipedal wolves.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate it. I don't believe we intend to stay very long, but
thank you.
Irina may be becoming part of your community. Isn't that right, Irina? You're going to stay within the walls, right?
He also mentions, he goes, no one from the village visits the Abbey anymore. The Abbey's bells ring at odd times, day and night, and the place is filled with baleful screams and horrible inhuman laughter that can be heard throughout the village. I would not stay for long.
Oh, great.
I'm sure it's fine.
Sure, it's fine.
I need to know, like, so what happened? How did it get that way? That doesn't seem like a very normal Abbey behavior. Is there anything you can tell us about what was going? Because we were told it was a safe and relatively normal and scream-free institution, and yet clearly that is not the case. Is there any information?
I don't know. The head of the Abbey is simply called the Abbot. You know, the Abbey of Saint Markovia is named after a priest of the Morning Lord who took a stand against the devil Strahd. After a fierce uprising, Markovia and their most loyal followers stormed Castle Ravenloft, only to be destroyed. So the Abbey was named in honor of this saint. It was once a hospital and a convent, but fell on hard times after the land was swallowed up by the mists. Some of the clergy fell prey to Strahd, while others went mad, and apparently my grandfather told me that over a century ago, the Abbot arrived here, but he has not seemed to age a day in my lifetime. He occasionally visits the shrine that we have at the north end of town, but he does not talk much, and he demands tribute in the form of wine. No one knows his true name or where he came from.
Altan, that's not usual, right?
That's a religion check. This is not usual, correct? That doesn't seem usual at all to me.
This isn't normal Morning Lord
no, we are always out in the community. We're doing stuff. This is not something is very, very wrong.
Not up to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
He kind of speaks low and sort of confides, you know, many believe he is a servant of Strahd.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Some think he may even be the vampire himself in disguise, but I do not believe that.
Yeah, you'd all be withered husks at this point.
Seems like a lot of effort, really.
Yeah.
Strahd, fly over here, dress up as the Abbot.
We should investigate, but where do we leave Irina now?
Well, we can't leave her anywhere, apparently.
Well, she could probably stay.
Leave her. It's probably fine.
Irina, you know how to chop wood, right?
She can milk cows.
Who?
She can. There's work.
Who?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, she's
Irina.
no stranger to manual labor.
Oh. Yeah, she can do that. That's fine.
So,
I want to check out the
stay with the Baron while we go investigate what's going on at the Abbey.
Can wander out. You know she's.
I want to see what's up with this shrine too. If he has any information about that. When you say shrine, what kind? Like to whom? You know,
The demons, perhaps.
yeah.
That would.
Be fine.
Has the sanctity of this place been defiled?
Exactly.
Wait, is that Diablo?
Fouled. Yeah.
Hydrate.
We will take your position into consideration. Oh, shoot.
Fine, whatever.
Thanks,
6
Adelia.
for the price of 1. What a deal.
I need to go refill mine here in a second.
It's the only place that someone can make me drink is your stream.
Aw.
Perfect. So you guys are planning on leaving Irina with the burgomaster and then heading up?
Yeah, I do want to know. I want to ask him once about that shrine though that the Abbot visits. Like who's it to? What's going on?
You can investigate that first.
Van Richten also says, he's like, Listen, if you're going to leave
Yeah.
Irina here, why don't I stay and help out as well? Sort of keep an eye on her.
Makes sense. You're old and frail, so you shouldn't be up there.
Yeah, totally.
No,
And,
but it is comforting to have someone with knowledge of defense here with everyone.
Around Arena.
Yes,
someone with
my
eyes
thought exactly.
around
Yeah.
Arena.
Better to.
She's known to wander off.
Yeah,
She has a habit.
Well, she will soon when she joins the Abbey, but that's...
So, yeah, you want
That was
to...
too good. That was too good.
So Irina and Van Richten sort of head over to help out with some chores while you guys go. You want to go and investigate the shrine at the north end of town?
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to do that, and then we can sneak over and do the switchback mountain.
Investigation.
Yeah. We can go visit Splash Mountain or whatever. I'm sorry, the Abbey.
So yeah, you travel up to the sort of north end of town here, where there's this pool. Even under gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced.
Well, Taz, go hug it.
Yes. All the people are going to go hug the statue.
Altan, the cleric, recognizes it as a depiction of the Morning Lord. You also note that it's positioned so that he's reaching toward the east, toward the dawn, which makes sense.
Like it should be. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And the water looks sort of clean and beautiful.
Got it. Does everything looks in order? I don't.
Yeah, I mean the gazebo looks like it wouldn't take more than a strong wind to knock it over. You'd think it's kind of a miracle that it's still currently standing.
Gotcha. Okay. So he's gonna fight the gazebo, right? Okay.
Everyone knows the gazebo cannot be trusted.
Right. I mean, it's probably a mimic, but
it's absolutely a mimic, 100%.
Yeah, the Morning Lord is obviously the god of caffeine.
Yeah.
He's got a thermos as his holy symbol.
Oh.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea for a character.
Yeah.
Like Laszlo's lantern.
Is the statue in danger of being taken out by the gazebo when it if it does eventually crumble?
Or turn into a mimic?
Could do.
Maybe the entire town is the mimic.
Do we have an assessment of how much effort it might be just to reinforce the gazebo so it doesn't collapse? At least not imminently?
Why do we care about this gazebo?
It represents something important, Kim.
It does. It absolutely does. It's the hero's journey or something like that.
Oh my god, can we just go to this Abbey, please? Like,
I need to say a quick couple of prayers first, so I'm gonna go do that.
You could probably spend a day reinforcing the thing.
No, we don't think we need to do that.
Yeah.
But, I just do my genuflecting and everything looks fine. Okay.
Sounds good.
Weird. Yeah.
This could be a side quest that we complete after we do the main quest.
True.
So you travel up to the Abbey then?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. So that looks like this.
Wonderful. Oh, there we are. Scroll down.
Oh
no, a battle map.
No, it's an exploration map.
Oh, pardon.
The switchback road that hugs the cliff is 10 feet wide and covered with loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. The ascent is slow and somewhat treacherous, and the air grows colder as one reaches the top. What? The road from the village climbs... I have no idea what you're talking about. The road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge on which the Abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings, to either side of which stretches a 5-foot high, 3-foot thick wall of jumbled stones held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop on the closer north wing, which also sports a chimney billowing gray smoke. Whoever made this map made it so that the north end is, like, the direction you guys are coming from. Like, the map is, like... turned 90 degrees, so that's awesome when it comes to describing directions.
Up, down, left, right. Let's use that.
Just say W.
We all have the same perspective on it. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get some more water. Ah.
Drink water.
The old
That's why when you have a gallon, you don't need to go get water.
I'm gonna run out.
Hydration time, come on.
Yeah.
So then over the course of stream, you drink a gallon.
Yeah, I only fill half of it now because I used to drink an entire gallon per stream, which was not good for my bladder.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
Yeah,
you definitely want regular breaks for that.
Well, I would end up doing like 1 break per hour, which, yeah, anyways.
All things are mimics. This is the entire plot of the thing.
Yeah.
Then you find out the whole planet was a mimic. Like the...
Yeah, bigger glass is the big brain strat, absolutely.
No.
One of the glasses that holds like an entire bottle of wine. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah,
Nice.
get a novelty wine glass.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
You can crack a whole ice cube tray into it every time.
All right.
So
we still find
I'm gonna
ourselves
find the most
entrance.
ridiculous thing. I really look forward to that. Yeah.
Oh god.
So,
Oh god. She will too.
I'm really excited about this Black Roses. I'm really excited about this.
You need a Klein bottle glass. Somehow make that
Oh, man,
usable
yeah.
for drinking.
They're hard to clean, though.
Yeah, I have
They
to
are
imagine.
really nasty.
oh my gosh. Pardon me.
A squeeze valve shaped like a possum.
It needs to wheeze when you squeeze it too.
It needs to growl. Yeah, you've reached the Abbey. There's this little gate in between these two sort of guard towers, essentially.
Should we sneak up, or are we just approaching wildly?
I was about
say
to ask
wildly.
that actually.
Yeah.
I'm really confused. Sometimes we're quiet and sometimes we're loud. Are we doing this loud or quiet?
I say
mean,
loud.
Isn't there a chance that this might be just a
misunderstanding?
normal Abbey, a misunderstanding?
Yeah, with a guy who screams all the time inside.
And
like he has some sort
it
of
doesn't age. Yeah.
Who doesn't? Imagine not screaming just all the fucking time about everything.
You guys are
Life is
making
pain.
face for possums here. I'm just telling you.
We'll
Maybe
just do a group
Just
self
loud
check.
prayers. Are there any prayers like that?
They're
Alton?
loud prayers. Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of some like classic rock song that would fit. Like Jesus is just all right with me or something like that.
The Morning Lord's just all right with me.
Wasn't even written by a worshiper of the Morning Lord.
I know, right?
A 3-liter wine glass? Jesus.
Oh, it's $90. Though.
$90. Jesus fuck.
You could fit an entire box of wine.
You could literally pour like most boxes of wine into that. There are 4-liter boxes, but
it sounds like it's best used as a flower vase.
Yeah.
Just get him a flower vase.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta drink it with flowers in it.
Yeah,
though.
like with flowers. Oh, 100%. I would.
yeah, exactly. A bouquet to garnish. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Or the beer boot.
Das Boot.
Oh, actually, beer boots are a pretty practical glass because they're bottom heavy, which most glasses are not, right? A wine glass is very top heavy. So yeah, a boot is a very practical drinking vessel, to be honest.
Okay, but practicality is not what we're looking for here.
Yeah.
Well, it's also got the novelty value.
I'm not the one who has to drink out of it.
To drink from the cup of defeat.
Just send Senator a large gourd.
large gourd.
Drinking gourd.
Or a Gordon Ramsay shaped
Hey,
glass.
yeah. I'm gonna print that. A
Gordon
Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, I like that a lot. So
By
everybody's
the
doing
way-
like the Rocktopus or whatever, Dwayne the Rocktopus Johnson.
The octopus.
Yeah.
Now is probably a good time to mention that I do have individual control over every person's volume. So if any person is a little bit too quiet or a little bit louder than everyone else, let me know, please. I just want to make sure that that's out there. Audio is impossible to troubleshoot off stream, so I'm just relying on everyone else to let me know if somebody's too quiet or too loud.
don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
Thank you, Black
that was
Rose. It's
coming.
helpful as always.
Oh man, I could do that myself. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So you are confronted with a small unlocked iron gate. How will you solve this puzzle?
The walls are, you said, 5 feet tall?
Mm-hmm.
I opened
Hello?
The walls are 5 feet tall. And there's a
Yeah.
gate.
Yeah, so we should be able to see over them, but
Can I just climb up the wall?
Yeah.
Even though
It's
there's
5
a
feet
gate?
tall. It's 5 feet tall. It's 5.
it's loose stones
Wait,
too,
no,
so you
okay,
might
it's
actually
only
fall
5
and hurt
feet tall.
yourself.
We go back, we get Irina, and we fucking throw her over the gate, and then we leave. Like I don't.
And walk away. And just walk away.
But we may obtain some
Bravo.
leads. And one of our clues has referred to some sort of large sun thing that we've yet to find. So
Right. Okay.
So we are actually still looking for that. That could actually, thinking about it now, be related to the lake in some way, but that remains to be seen.
What was the, did you write the clue
I don't
down?
remember the specific imagery that was described, but I think Vitriol has it.
She would be the only one.
I do. Give me a minute. It's in here somewhere.
Would you like
Way-
me
way
to
more
read
like-
it out to you?
That would be lovely. Yes.
You have a brief flashback of your fortunes being told, and you remember Madame Eva telling you, "This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. The treasure you seek is hidden behind the sun in the house of a saint."
Okay, so yeah, this is it.
And
So we need to
thank
be
you-
here.
Thank you, Vitriol.
There is
saw the whole
a
thing.
house in the village of Krezk.
I made that joke last time.
Oh, that's true.
Do you hear
Within.
any like screaming or chanting?
Yeah, did we hear any of that? Yeah.
Not during your short sort of trip up the switchback.
Okay.
Made it all up.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
gonna. I mean, this is my father's house. I'm walking in.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Just walk into your father's house.
Dad, I'm home.
What's
Papa,
I've been praying a lot.
Yeah, so you go and you open up the gate.
Hello?
Oh, pardon me. It squeals loudly when you open the thing. So you open it, it's like, and then you hear this kind of, and someone comes out of the guardhouse.
Oh,
Um,
hey.
They
What's
and then someone else sort of lopes out of the other one, and you see these two individuals are the one just above you guys is like 4'9" and sort of like squatting instead of standing upright.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like
That posture.
Ew. Wow.
Yeah, he looks like a
Cool.
beardless dwarf with patches of donkey flesh covering his face and body.
Nice.
He's got one human ear and one wolf's ear, and a protruding wolf's snout and fangs. His arms and hands are human, but his legs and feet are leonine, and he has a donkey's tail.
Huh.
And yeah, when he comes out, he sort of he's really hard to understand. Like, trespassers, what are you doing here? And the one just below you is also quite short, probably 4'7", and the left side of her face and body are covered with lizard scales, the right with tufts of gray wolf fur. Between these tufts is pale human skin. One of her eyes is that of a feline, and her fingers and hands resemble cat paws with opposable thumbs.
Oh.
Hi, we're here to inquire about. Oh my god!
This is normal. This is normal. Everything's normal.
Yeah.
We're on intruders.
What brings you to the Abbey?
I'm a cleric of the Morning Lord. I was passing through and seek to figure out what's just wanted to pay a visit.
This guy
Give me a
won't shut up
persuasion roll.
about his morning, Lord.
Yeah.
Please help.
What?
No.
Do persuasion check.
I mean, Yeah. This guy won't shut up about his morning,
No,
Lord.
no, that's not working out well at all.
He's an idiot. Please just don't listen.
I don't have like
to
a
him.
reroll or anything, do
Look,
I?
look.
Oh,
We're
wait.
just
Do you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration. I have inspiration.
All right.
That was from like the first session.
Yeah.
So that's a reroll, correct?
Yeah, if you like, absolutely. Yeah. Suspend your
Absolutely,
inspiration.
100% reroll.
Making the kind of first impression that you know you're capable of.
100%.
Go for it.
Oh wow. Okay.
I mean, it's better.
It's better.
So, yeah, you mentioned that you're like a follower of the Morning Lord and stuff. They kind of look you up and down and go,
Yes, but why are you here?
This is an Abbey.
Hello, my beautiful friends. We're looking for somewhere that we could shelter a friend of ours from the devil himself.
they kind of like, seem startled at that.
Well, are you here to see the Abbot?
I believe we are.
Come.
And you start sort of loping over. The other just heads back into the guard post and like lays down in a little, almost sort of nest that it looks like he's built.
We're all shut the fence behind us.
Rabbit's gonna get in.
Honestly, I deserve to lose inspiration on that one.
Okay, and so we are following him.
Wait, where are we going? I gotta follow.
He was going off this way over here.
Yeah.
So a 15-foot high curtain wall joins the Abbey's two wings. Behind its battlements, up top, two guards stand at attention, their features obscured by fog. Below them, set into the wall, is a pair of 10-foot-tall wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of
Smile
these
and wave at
doors...
the guards as we approach.
Aw, Black Roses, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Kim.
No.
I really appreciate that.
I'm not subbed.
Yes, you are.
I
are
guess
now.
I am.
To the right of these doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque. Pardon me. My gosh. Vitriol, as you sort of lag behind, you can see the like graveyard just off to the side there. Stunted pine trees grow out of the rocky earth in the graveyard near the foundation of the Abbey's north wing. The windows of the structure are cracked panes of leaded glass. Ancient gravestones burst from a thin crust of snow in the yard. Beyond the low wall that surrounds the graveyard, the ground falls away. The village lies 400 feet below. And, yeah, you imagine, you know, if you were to stand over in the right spot, you'd be able to sort of see down into the, you know, over the village.
Oh, looks like spooky things in that room. I'll go in there.
Don't worry, there's going to be spooky things over here too.
So this sort of creature, by the way, introduces itself as Zifrik, and opens the doors into a courtyard. The thick fog that fills this courtyard swirls as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by a 15-foot high curtain wall, on which stand several guards with their backs to you. Although upon entering, it's clear now that these guards are merely scarecrows standing up top on the parapets. Wooden doors to the north and east, and again, this map is turned 90 degrees, which is sort of annoying. The wooden doors to the north and east lead to the Abbey's two wings.
Right or left in this orientation?
So on the left is the north, and then
north, okay.
Above you is the east. So it's been rotated counterclockwise, basically.
Cool.
Yeah. So wooden doors lead to the Abbey's two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch to which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles that you can see over sort of at the top right there.
So sorry, describe that again?
Yeah.
So, there's the stone well with a bunch of stone sheds at the periphery, as well as these 3 shallow alcoves with wooden troughs. And then there's 2 wooden posts that have been pounded into the earth that with iron rings bolted to them. And chained to one of those posts is this short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles.
Kim, I have as much charisma as Vitriol does.
You do? I thought you did.
I do. No, that's right. We retread that usually because
I didn't know that. Never mind.
When you enter into the courtyard, the this sort of bat-winged individual sort of lets out a weird screech. And the quiet is shattered abruptly by horrible screams coming from the sheds that sort of echo that shriek.
Guys, this is not Morning Lord material. heads up.
Are there still like Morning Lord decorations?
No. You see none. There was a little plaque just next to the big double doors, which, you know, if you kind of take a look at it, it says, it bears the Abbey's name, you know, Abbey of St. Markovia, under which appears the words, "May her light cure all illness."
Well, it seems there's some illnesses they have trouble curing.
Yeah.
And Zigfrick asks you to, he goes, "Wait here," and sort of slips into the doors, closes them behind her, and after a few seconds, she opens the doors and says, "You may enter."
Is this okay? Yeah, you drag yourself through the doors. You can get through.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then she slowly wanders back toward the like gatehouse.
Hello, friends.
As much as Altan wants to talk, do not let him.
So entering into
I should probably talk. I don't know.
the main hall, gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in the hearth, while above the fireplace mantle hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun.
Oh
In
shit,
one
it's
corner,
something.
That's important.
Sorry.
In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. A handsome young man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck. He moves with the grace of a saint. As you're entering, he seems to be sort of giving her like a sort of etiquette lesson. Like you come in and he goes, "Be sure to bow and curtsy as people enter," and she does so. And
I curtsy back.
Yeah, the abbot turns toward you and says, "Oh, welcome."
Hi. How's it going?
Hello.
Hey.
So,
Greetings.
what's going on here?
Little
Yeah.
bow.
You're the Abbot.
I'm not talking anymore.
All right, you can talk. I'll help. You can talk.
Thank you.
So I gather you.
will
I gather
help.
you have some devil problems.
Says, you must of course be referring to the what people here colloquially refer to as the Devil Strahd, huh?
Indeed.
I thought
What do
we
you
were talking
think
about
about
the
the
thing
double
chained
threat?
up outside.
They might be sensitive about their appearance. I'd be careful.
That's true.
If I looked like that, I sure would be. So, like, what do you think about the Devil Strahd?
Says,
she said
quick
the
to
name.
skip pleasantries, I see. He
This is me with all my charisma.
he sounds like he sort of has a little bit of a Barovian accent, but that it's almost more like an affectation. Like it's not something that comes sort of naturally. You suspect that he's not probably originally from Barovia. And he tells you, you know, I think that he is misguided. I believe that he believes that he is doing what is right for the people and the land, but that obviously he is no longer doing so.
We were sent to the Abbey to seek refuge, and we wondered if that was a possibility and if we could offer help to you.
As I cannot think of what help you can offer. Actually, there is something that I do need.
Facts.
I do have a side quest. Thanks for asking.
Yes. Perhaps you could get me something. You see my creation here, and he gestures to the woman standing completely still next to him. As I hope to give her to Strahd as a gift. I believe that he seeks a wife, and so I have created this woman to be a perfect wife to Strahd. The problem is, I have no wedding dress to dress her in.
And when you
Perhaps-
say created,
Yes.
This is a lot.
So on
you
closer
expand?
inspection, you kind of are noticing, like, if you really look closely, you start to realize, like, there's like little seams in her
she's stitched
skin
together.
where, yeah,
Oh.
literally, like, it looks like she's been assembled from like disparate body parts.
Some fine craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious, like, her
cleric me is
skin-
horrified. Player me is incredibly intrigued. Like,
It's obvious that her skin is like very powdered and stuff like that to like sort of hide all of these little
Ghastly skin
Have
texture.
any of us seen anything
yeah.
like this before?
No.
This is completely outside,
Yeah,
but yeah.
which is why it's kind of tough for you to even sort of notice it. You know, it's so sort of odd and alien. He says, sort of, where are my manners? Come, have a seat. And he sits down and he gestures
Cool.
next to him, and the woman sits as well.
In exchange for helping with this quest, do you mind if I take a look behind that sign right up there on the wall?
No, we don't. Stop.
He
No,
kind
wait
of glances
for them to
behind him
leave.
at it and he goes, you know what? If you are able to do this for me, then perhaps you can have what you seek.
You want us
Oh,
to
so
find a
you
wedding
know
dress
about it.
for your weird monster. Why not? We could find a wedding dress for a weird monster.
He
Yeah.
goes, I wonder,
Miracle of love.
was it Avestani who told you about the
Survey says
about my
54
holy symbol?
response.
What are the chances that these weirdos are racist against other weirdos?
Make
He,
a
say
make a
50-50.
perception check. Yeah.
So yeah, he goes, yes, the Vistani have a knack, a very skilled seers. It is a shame that they are not able to use this skill for themselves.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that. That's so that they are prevented from seeing their own futures. I'm just out of curiosity.
Yes, they can only see the fortunes of others.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It's like those Cyclopses in Kroll. So really weird reference. Never mind.
So
Here.
he says, I have been unable to find a dress. Unfortunately, the people of Krezk here are not really craftsmen.
Makes sense.
But you created life, but you can't craft a dress?
They're very
So I,
different skills.
Yeah. It's like there's some sewing involved, but one's like
So-
leather and one's like silk. You know, it's a completely different.
Yeah, I do not think myself a master craftsman by any means, but I do want to make sure that she is impeccably dressed for Strahd. I feel that, first impressions are very important, and
Of course.
I think that to ease Strahd's burden, I would like for this to go as well as possible.
Does she speak yet?
We still need to work on this.
It's a work in progress.
Speech therapy.
Get this idea. What?
Calm down,
Why-
Henry Higgins. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Like, why is it? What?
Could I try to
like, can I make
Not-
eyes at
Intention or something?
Faraday? Like, hey, we can talk about this. Don't not in
Goes,
front of him. We're trying to.
I'm just wondering why. I just am wondering why. That's all. Like,
Was
Strahd
Strahd,
needs a wife.
What prompted this?
Strahd lost his love long ago, and I feel that he lashes out at the people because he is unhappy.
So
Is
if
part
I
of
can
Strahd's
create
love in
the perfect wife for him, then perhaps it will help to soothe his soul and
I just feel like whenever I'm looking for solutions to my problems, like that, like making a lady out of bits is never something that comes
Yeah.
up.
Well, you guys can roll insight if you like.
Yeah, I would like.
Yeah, I would love to do
I
that.
would very much like to roll insight. Christ.
Nice, Uni.
Awesome.
It's like when people say, "Oh, you're, you know, when are you get another dog or cat?" I think that's how rude that is.
So you can tell he believes these things. He seems like he's very driven. He's he's fairly articulate.
Is he, like, loyal to Strahd, or just
but
like
it's clear he's quite mad. Like obviously he's gone crazy, right? Like this is completely not, abnormal behavior. He hasn't even mentioned these like beasts that he's surrounded by.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that. By the way,
but he seems to believe he's righteous and correct and trying to help. He claims that his decisions are based on the Morning Lord's guidance. It's.
Are they though?
I mean, probably not.
No. I don't smell. I don't smell Morning Lord around here.
I feel like we're probably all eyeing each other like, should we let this guy live? Or should we?
We
should we
absolutely
heal him?
should
Just
let
'cause
him
he
live
Is building
for now.
people?
I do want to ask about the like. So as a little side thing, like this. There's a thing chained up, or there's a person chained up.
Person.
There's a person chained up.
Yes.
Everything all right? Everything okay?
As yes. Unfortunately, the mongrel folk you see around are an unfortunate thing. I regret transforming the Bellevues into these horrid mongrel folk, and unfortunately their imprisonment is necessary to contain their madness.
Can you undo what you did to them?
I have tried, but I believe that their bloodline now is essentially cursed with these changes. They have been like this for generations. The changes that happened to their bloodline were long ago now.
How long have you been alive?
Yeah.
He sort of glosses over the point and says, I believe that in the town of Valaki, it is the largest town. I imagine that would probably be a good place to look for some sort of seamstress.
Okay.
Was I will give you a week to find this dress for me. I hope to present Vasilka here to Strahd at the beginning of next month. So if you do not get me a dress, I will find other means to do so.
Okay, that's great. That's great. We can go do that, guys. We can go do that, guys, right? We can go do that, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Unless anybody else has something else going on.
Let's.
Uni. What are you thinking?
Let's regroup and talk about this. We
Away
need
from
we need to plan.
The music coming from upstairs stops, and there's a little sort of strange, another one of these mongrel folk, as he called them, that comes down from upstairs and says, sort of speaks to the abbot, saying, I believe it is lunchtime. And
The abbot kind of gestures to the fireplace behind him, and he goes and he starts like scooping a bunch of food into bowls and stuff.
I have to imagine mongrel folk is an exonym, right? A name that is used to refer to them, but they don't use to refer to themselves.
That is likely. Yeah, they're the
Doesn't sound like the
Bellevues.
most polite term. Yeah.
This particular one that comes from down from upstairs is
Ooh.
Oh no, Quaid.
Cloven.
he's like a two-headed
Cloven.
creature.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's go.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go
Oh,
and
no.
step outside, and then like maybe we can send in somebody
Bye.
thing from behind the sun without having to do all this bull mess. Okay.
Hey, fellas.
We should get on that dress thing, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should.
We should totally do that. Like
I
sooner.
don't
rather
know
than
that I'll
Also
fit in
try-
it, but let's.
What's
Yeah,
Robin saying?
We
something?
could try to like separate them. Like I could be like, oh, I need to take measurements from her. You know, like can we go to another room? And then...
Oh, not separate the
That's a
cloven.
good idea.
Right. Okay. Well, let's get some measurements.
Okay. Do you mind if I take some measurements of her just to make sure we get the dress perfect?
Because that seems like a good idea.
Is there another room we can use, like a dressing room?
For modesty,
Um,
even though you made her, so you know.
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
I
why
don't
you
need
make
to see that.
a probably, I guess, deception? You're trying to sort of get into a different room or get her into another room, or
So may actually work better if you
Nice.
Damn.
if you bring her and
All of the deception.
what's his face
Cloven or
No,
the abbot?
The abbot.
the abbot. If you take the abbot and her into another room so that she's not exposed to us. Meanwhile, we can actually grab the sword.
Is it a sword? Do we know what it is?
I think it was suggested it was a sword.
I don't know. I know it's behind the thing, but anyway, we'd have to get
I
Cloven
could
out
try
of
to
here too.
take the abbot with me, like ask him for feedback and just BS. Like, do you want it off the shoulder? Do you want
You're a
to
merchant.
be
Yeah.
exposed back?
sounds good. Yeah. So, yeah, you're like you convince him to bring her with, and yeah, he goes, yes, we can use Cloven's room just upstairs, and he leads Vasilka up the steps.
Oh, she has a name. Okay, cool.
And gestures for you to follow.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what's this dude's name again? The weird dude with the little head.
Cloven.
Cloven.
Yeah.
Cloven, where are you bringing that food?
Yeah. What's up? We're distracting
You
him.
want me to help?
Right? Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go help Faraday
This
while
art is
making-
beautiful.
Hold on.
making eyes at Uni and Taz to go do the thing that we would like them
Yeah.
to do. Yeah.
Hold on. Where did,
I
Hold on,
can't
where
see
did-
anything. Oh,
Oh, scroll up. Scroll up.
So he brings you up to this room, which belongs to Cloven, which you imagine is the name of the individual that just came downstairs. So the wooden stairs climb 20 feet to a loft with a pitched roof and a door in the center of the south wall. Unlit lanterns hang from the rafters, and a rope dangles from a bronze bell lodged in the belfry 30 feet overhead. There's a black shroud covers a humanoid shape lying on a wooden table, and a cot heaped with furs
prototype.
rests in the corner, surrounded by empty wine bottles, with an oil lamp burning atop a table nearby.
Wait, you said this was
Where
Cloven's
this
room?
guy you'd be.
So I feel like my job now is to just keep up the ruse and really sell that I'm honestly trying to like make the best possible dress.
Yeah,
while
totally.
they do whatever they have to do
So
downstairs.
yeah, you're keeping him distracted for a little while. What are you guys doing down here?
I'm gonna ask the guy with the weird head if he
Yeah.
needs help. Try to get him to try to get him out
Right,
there.
yeah. So he
I'm doing the
is
same. I'm
Cloven, who he seems to have like a, so far a lot of the other creatures that you've seen here have been living like in little sheds in the guardhouses, chained to a pole in the fucking courtyard. This guy obviously has like his own room just upstairs, so he's sort of like, you'd imagine some sort of manservant or something. He's like ladling a bunch of soup and stuff, and he asks, would you like some?
Fuck no. I mean, no, thank you. I'm good. Thank you for offering.
No, but we can
Stuff full of wolf. It's
Come on, let's go.
bear.
There's it's a big stew pot. He says it's a hot turnip and rabbit soup.
Actually, that sounds really good.
And he places some at sort of one of the seats at the table, presumably for the abbot. And says, well, tell me if you change your mind. And he like hefts this huge sort of stew pot and starts sort of trudging over toward the courtyard.
Oh,
Great.
sweet. So he's leaving on his own. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Guys, I'm gonna go listen. I'm gonna listen at the stairs to make sure.
Yes.
Everything's. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep watch.
And I'm gonna search for any sort of hinge or latch or whatever behind the large symbol of the sun.
The window.
So there's this golden sun disc hanging above the fireplace. It looks like really well made, probably valuable. And taking the disc off of the wall, there's a niche that's in there. And inside are a few different things.
Grab them all, let's go.
Sorry. Scrumble.
Let's see here. There's what looks like so there's some sort of potion. It looks like it's a healing potion inside of like a crystal and electrum flask. There's also what looks like the hilt of a blade in there.
Just the hilt?
Yeah, just the hilt.
It's garbage. Let's leave it.
No, grab it.
Oh, fine. So I grab the hilt.
But make sure it's not like a lightsaber and like.
I'm thinking that's what it is.
What is this empty?
Yeah, no, I'm fully expecting that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Or we need to find the other half.
I'll take it if you insist. And I grab the. I'll take it if you insist. I grab the hilt. Stick it in my
loudly.
pocket.
Sure. Why don't you make a stealth check for me while you're
rummaging?
Yeah, like moving this disc and taking things and trying not to be spotted from in the courtyard.
So the only thing I think I'm trying to get is the sword.
Okay.
I'm not like we're not trying to like loot their house. I just
Yeah.
This
Just
sword is
want-
part of our destiny, and I feel justified in taking it and
We're
everything
so
else.
honestly
Can I ask-
dishonest.
Can I use minor illusion to like assist him by like muffling sounds or something? I can cast that up well.
You can't really muffle any sounds with the illusion.
It's,
Oh, no.
it's additive, not subtractive.
added- oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
You make illusions of all of us eating the stew and going, "Oh, this is delicious."
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, you take this this hilt out of the alcove, and what?
I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
And then you sort of place the sun disc back where it was. Yeah, no one seems to be
Wait, what
the
else
wiser.
was in there? What else was in there?
It looked like some sort of like healing potion that was in a very fancy, expensive looking crystal and electrum flask.
Did you take it?
I didn't.
No.
I feel like taking more than the sword is looting their house.
Yeah, they're like weirdos though, so it's not that big of a deal.
We can come back and loot it later.
You guys never let me loot anything. Purse.
Hey, we got to remember about your little imp guy too.
As they say, you can't unstitch that corpse.
Yeah, you absolutely can. By the way,
I guess you can.
yeah.
At what point is it murder? Like, what is life?
So, you take the hilt, you close the thing, gain inspiration, if you didn't already have any.
I did.
And vitriol, also gain inspiration for your clever distraction.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was good.
That was really good.
And then your...
So I'm thinking we don't want to leave Irina here.
I mean, he did say that in a month Strahd is literally visiting this place, so I don't think...
Oh, wait, is he said he was visiting, or like
no,
he was visiting
No, he said he
Strahd?
wanted to present it to her. So it doesn't necessarily mean Strahd is coming here. He could be venturing to Strahd's castle.
No, this dude is going to steal Irina, and instead of using this, and like use her for spare parts or something, this is not good. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But at least we won't have to deal with her anymore.
She seems to be... It seems like she would be safe in the village below, right?
I don't know about that.
Too close.
I have a feeling he said Strahd was gonna... I don't know.
We can... Yeah, that I don't remember if he was going to...
We can ask for clarification.
Yeah.
So this ceremony, we really want to get the details of the dress right. How exactly do you intend to present Strahd's new beautiful wife?
I mean, he's not here right now. But
No. I mean, but this is what we could say. This is what we could say.
So yeah, Vitriol, you're upstairs, and you take a bunch of measurements. You kind of chat with them. You spend several minutes just trying to drag in your heels, and then eventually he's like, you guys hear from in the courtyard, like all of the food after Cloven pours it into the troughs and stuff. He comes back in.
Nice.
And he goes, excuse me, I need to go and ring the dinner bell. And he heads up the stairs.
Bell.
And as he comes up, he it sort of distracts, pulls a focus away from the dress long enough for the abbot to go, all right, well, let us head downstairs now, and you have your measurements. And
yep.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
So,
peace
hey,
out.
Robin, are we good? We got everything?
Oh, absolutely. I'm ready.
Lovely.
Fantastic.
Let's head on out.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do we want to ask about that presentation ceremony so we can make sure to get these details right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, go ahead and do that then.
So are you do you intend to visit Strahd in his home to present him with his beautiful new wife?
Because I have written Strahd. We shall see.
Oh, you've written Strahd. Oh, you're inviting him
okay.
here to receive his gorgeous, fantastic human wife.
Human.
I mean, if a thing is made exclusively from human parts, is it not a human?
All right,
If I sculpted something out of toenails, is it human?
Yeah, this
What
ship of
defines
Achilles
humanity?
Stuff. All right, yeah. Like how many
Okay.
times do I have to be like broken down and built up before I, become
The human of
completely
Theseus.
different? Yeah, the human.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Theseus. I'm sorry. I said the wrong one.
So, are you guys sticking around for dinner, or heading out?
No. I'm stuffed. Really.
We
Thank
have
you so very much. We have
A
our
full dance card. Yeah.
We'll make a gracious exit. Promise to return with the
Thank you
dress.
for your hospitality.
sincere.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. So you hear the bells ring for dinner, and as you're heading out, you can hear all of these like growls and howls and hoots and stuff hollering happening from the other side of obviously locked doors. As everyone's getting very agitated about the fact that dinner is ready.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. Nope.
And
the semi-furries.
yeah, you leave that place in the
Bye, Robin.
distance. Head back down to Krezk.
Oh, I'm coming too.
No, it's...
I'm just lost.
While we're heading
No,
down,
it's
I whispered to him, "Where do you think he got those parts?"
He's probably got a guy.
Well, they have a graveyard.
That's true.
Do in the graveyard.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arena is not safe here. And
But
He's got a guy.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I do want to ask the burgomaster if they've had disappearances, just in case.
Yeah.
Like if mysterious
Like there's some
vanishing
weird
people is a
there's
is
some
an
weird
issue.
mess going on out there. There's some weird mess going on out there.
Because he could be just, crazy, or he could be actually murderous, and those have slightly different resolutions.
And neither of them are a problem.
Since he seems very old, it could be like his crimes were long ago, and like he now has regrets about cursing all these bloodlines, but he still takes care of them.
Right.
Mm.
Well, there's a limit to how kind he is, I guess.
Yeah.
He has some people chained up. But...
The burgomaster tells you when you ask about disappearances, there have not been people disappearing per se. There have been a lot of deaths. In fact, the last of our 4 children, Ilya, died of an illness 7 days ago.
Oh no!
I know. How old was Ilya?
She was 14.
Oh,
That's tragic.
And you figure, given their age, it's unlikely they're going to have more children. So you would imagine that means like the end of the sort of the bloodline of the burgomaster. So he does seem distraught.
Was it a mysterious and sudden illness?
It was I mean, no more than any. It is a hard life here in Barovia,
Yeah, could yeah. It's one of those
looks like
Fraser situation. Yeah.
He's when he talks about her passing, he kind of gestures toward the back of their home. You figure that behind the cottage is probably where they are interred. There's no graveyards. In the main town, so you would imagine people just sort of have their own little family plots in their backyards, basically.
I think the abbot has done some spelunking, but he may not necessarily.
Yeah. This is without being too.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying this too.
Yeah. I would say. Well, can I go and say some prayers for your daughter over her grave?
Yes, that's as a
priest of the Morning Lord.
Of a cleric of the Morning Lord. That would actually mean a lot.
No, I go on and do that, and while I'm honestly doing that and really saying some prayers for her, I'm also seeing if the ground has been more recently disturbed.
You are actually the most perceptive of all of us, though it doesn't always seem so.
That is true. Yeah.
You can definitely tell. There's one plot that's totally fresh and undisturbed. That's only like a few days old. However, it does look like a lot of the sort of little family plots have been either are also relatively fresh or have been sort of disturbed more recently than, however many years ago you would guess these deaths have occurred.
Okay, that's what I needed to know, and I go back and relay that information out of earshot of the burgomaster.
So probably digging up graves, but probably not abducting and killing people. It's
at least
a victimless crime.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Victimless
crime. It's
crime.
absolutely not. It's absolutely not. It's
oh my god, we don't have to. Why do we have to get involved though? I mean, that's the real question. Do we have to get involved?
Is grave digging victimless? I mean, I honestly kind of feel like yes, but there's certainly some people who don't feel the same way.
In the eyes of the Morning Lord, this is not cool.
Right, we cannot get involved in everything. We have been over this before.
I'm not excited about it, but
okay. So while we plan what we're gonna do, we have a hilt of a sword, but not a sword. So what do we do now with this? This is not what we expected. Can we investigate the hilt more?
Absolutely, yeah.
Alton, do you want to take this?
It is definitely a magic item, and therefore, during the course of a short rest, you would be able to spend essentially an hour sort of experimenting with it, trying to figure out how it's activated, what it does. So that is something that certainly can be done.
Yeah, it's a. All you really know is it's a hilt.
Is there a
by the way, so is it
word?
Tass? You're the one who is carrying it, right? You're the one who took it. As
like
you're sort of walking around with it, heading down the switchback and stuff like that, you can sort of feel it has like personality, for lack of a better word. You can feel it kind of transmitting emotions to you, like it's trying to convey something, but it's you can't. It's just sort of got this feeling of sentience.
Okay, so we're gonna have to spend some time with it and see if we can figure out how to communicate with it. Is it complete? Could we potentially leave the Abbey and be done? I'm just concerned that we maybe like lost some parts or didn't retrieve everything.
Oh, somebody lost some parts.
So, do you want to spend like a short rest, trying to identify the thing?
Yeah,
I think we should.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get while I'm saying prayers for
I don't think anyone is missing any hit points or any class features, so not much else to be gained during a short rest. Does anyone else want to do anything during that time?
Before then, I can detect magic on it, and then I get that back after a short rest. So
yeah, absolutely. So
or just detect magic while we're
detect magic. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, it's like a binary. Okay. Do I get to?
Yeah, it's on or off.
There are other things that you can learn through a detect magic spell. So you sense the presence of magic. You also can spend a little bit of time to see a faint aura around any creatures or objects that bear magic. So you can see the cloak that I believe is on you. You're wearing the cloak of protection, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sort of has a glow to it. The sword hilt in his hand has a definite sort of glow of magic. You also learned the school of magic. In this case, it would be evocation.
Evocation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the cloak has transmutation aura on it, in case that's relevant. I think that's all the magic items that you guys really have. That's all the magic stuff. Yeah, I think that's basically it.
Okay.
And
let's decide what we're gonna do. Do we need to go back to the Abbey to like ethically deal with this, or are we just gonna leave it?
Unless we can get more of this sword.
Yeah, we have to do our short rest to do the full identify on that.
How would we take care of this, though? I don't know what we can realistically do.
Well, Irina needs a friend, and that stitched together lovely lady up there is probably just the friend she needs in these trying times.
What?
What? No. But this village seemed reasonably safe.
Until the Abbot figures out that we stole his sword.
That's
but he's not going to know that we left Irina down here. And we're going to be long gone.
He knew we were trying to hide someone, and if there's one new person in this town of 30 people, you'll probably notice.
But it's also clear that there's like virtually no communication between the Abbot and the village. Like they had no idea what was going on up there. Probably vice versa.
They sometimes see him out to pray.
For the record, Altan is 100% on board with offing this dude. He is a disgrace and a madman, and is has strayed from the path of Lathander.
Murder some guy. What is wrong with you?
No,
You're the one who wants to murder some guy now.
I want to murder
this dude. He's doing horrible things. Whether he's misguided or mad or actually evil, he is really just a bane on the existence of everyone around him.
Why not? Is allowed to bring down judgment, or is that outside of his jurisdiction?
No, as I'm not a paladin or anything like that. It's like, but I'm all for freeing those people up there, the what he called mongrel folk.
So removing the last person in this village who's
Who's holding it all together?
Who's
yes,
aware
absolutely.
of their well-being as a thing that exists.
Yeah, I don't think those people we could release. You know,
I didn't say I was smart. I said I was convinced.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We would have to kill the mongrel folk as well, and I don't think that's.
They haven't done anything.
Yeah, they haven't done anything wrong. But you know.
Yeah, I think if we killed, if we attack him, they're gonna attack us.
Oh man.
And if we killed him and left them alive, no one
we could always
take care of them.
Come back later and investigate to see if they're happy with the arrangement.
Yeah, we're sort of.
Are you happy here?
That's true. That's true.
Does the Abbot take care of you? We should get their perspective if we're going to intervene on their behalf.
Oh my God! Look,
we could
clearly you're not American. All right.
Wow.
We could potentially have them join this town. You know, if they're like capable to chop wood or do whatever, maybe the Burgomeister would take care of them.
Maybe. There's a lot of racism here.
True.
So it seems generous to assume that they'd be on board with that, but it's not out of the question.
I'm not going to force Easter. I'm just telling you what side I'm on. If we all go somewhere else, then I will happily hear other plans.
What are other places that we can go? Let's talk with Irina and Vampire Hunter guy.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know where else.
Rictavio.
Yes.
Okay. What? Okay. So
Somebody with more charisma than me, please handle this.
No, you can handle it.
We could drop charismatic pretenses. I think we trust this guy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll say during the course of this, I'll let you sort of know what your newfound hilt is.
Thank you.
During this hour or so, Tass, you're presumably still the one kind of holding it, getting these sort of emotional feelings and stuff. You get feelings of it seems to want some sort of vengeance. That is kind of the main feeling you get. You feel it also sort of fears for its own, like it fears its own destruction. So very, very sort of basic sort of feelings you get from it. You find that what it is essentially you can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence or make the blade disappear.
Nice.
Does this blade cut?
Yes.
Nope.
Well, yes and no. I mean, it deals
cauterizes the wound.
Radiant damage, so it sort of burns more than it cuts.
Ooh.
Well, but it also does it do regular damage as well, or does it actually
Pretty bad.
That's awesome looking.
It does not do regular damage. It only does
a sun saber.
It only does radiant damage. It's a +2 weapon. It deals radiant instead of slashing damage. If you hit undead with it, they take extra radiant damage. It emits bright light.
Open to using it.
It emits bright light in a 15.
It's fine. I already have a lantern.
Bright light in a 15-foot radius, dim light for an additional 15 feet. This light that it sheds is sunlight for all intents and purposes. It literally is a blade of sunlight. While the blade persists, you can also spend an action to expand or reduce its radius of light by 5 feet each to a maximum of 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light, so a 60-foot light radius, or a minimum of 10 feet of bright light, 10 feet of dim light. So its light radius is anywhere from 10 to 60 feet. It's finesse as well. You can use strength or dexterity. If you are proficient with short swords or long swords, you are proficient with this blade.
That's freaking awesome.
I'm proficient. I actually don't have any feats or anything that actually specialize me with warhammers. So, though that has been my weapon of choice, this would actually fit if people are okay with me taking it.
I think you should absolutely hang on to this.
Knock yourself out. I mean,
and because
I've got my weapon.
Yeah.
I can't knock myself out with this one anymore because now it's a weapon of light.
You just burn the hell out of yourself.
A giant hammer.
Well, and it cauterizes, so you don't get all the blood and
Yeah.
Presumably.
Consider it of a weapon.
It's very polite. Very polite.
A lightsaber
Would
powered
we
by
be able to
nuclear
take
fusion.
a short break? Is that a okay time? I just want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
buy a break.
Absolutely. Do that.
I need more coffee.
Yeah. I apparently need a bigger cup for water.
And so it's a 1d8?
Sorry, I'm actually just about to drag it on your character sheet.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Sweet.
Perfect.
We're on break.
You guys are great.
We'll be back after these messages. Awesome.
Fantabulous.
This D&D game is brought to you by the National Ocarina Council.
Hooligan says hydrate.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The last little bit. All right. I'm going to go take a
Burb.
break, and I'll be back.
BRB.
Yeah, brief little break. I'm down.
All right.
Your mom misunderstood something one day, and we called her a burnout. She replied, "I'm not a turnip." What? But she just misheard you. The only way anyone gets a tan in Ravenloft. Tool-assisted speed agent. Yeah, started nearly 2 hours ago. Oh, how is everyone this fine day? I get it. I get in here and everyone leaves. Oh, it's this. You did this. You did this right here. That's why everyone ditched. You went to snow. Is it snowing where you're at, Sigamix? It looks like an owl. I think it looks cursed. Boy, the pupils with this thing look a little weird. Its ability to track expressions with this filter in particular is uncanny. Missing that Dragonborn camera really works for D&D. Yeah, I disabled it because it also plays the Skyrim theme quietly in the background, and it felt like it would just be too many levels with everyone talking and everything else. We could actually put on some song requests in the background if folks want to listen to a little bit of music while we're just hanging out.
Hello.
Whoops.
How is everyone doing?
There we go.
Song request. Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't aware it had music. Yeah, it's quite quiet. It's quite quiet. I have it just sort of quietly in the background is like ba-da-dum, 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 dum dum dum. Staying alive is good for D&D. Yeah, you can add music to the song request queue if you like. Probably only gonna be room for like one or more songs, but I'm actually still waking up, so for me the song "Wake Up" is a good way to get the day started. Dude, so when Mark Kraus was playing Undertale on stream, he fought Sans, I think, a couple hundred times to beat him, and
I gave up.
He created a thing where every time that the fight with Sans started, it played a different random cover of Megalovania, and so
that's cool.
He spent a bunch of time consolidating all these covers, and so yeah, he's the guy to ask what the best versions of Megalovania are.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah, he was getting tired of listening to the same version over and over, so
that's what made me stop playing the game. After I spent an entire 4-hour stream just losing against Sans, I was like, you know what?
See, the thing is, it's
time to change game.
I watched Mark playing it, and what's that?
Yeah, I was gonna say it only took me 8 hours to beat Kamek at the end of Invictus.
Oh Jesus, what an insane battle!
ROM hack.
So when I fought Sans, I had watched Mark fighting him over and over and over and having an impossibly hard time. I think 400 attempts or something insane like that. It really, he just kept doing it until he finished it. And so watching him do it, I was so used to the patterns that then
a couple weeks later, I streamed the Genocide run, and I beat Sens in, I think, 6 attempts. Because I had been seeing it so many times that it was just like, the muscle memory was basically already there for me. I can't do the Genocide run. I love the characters too much.
I don't think I could get a pattern just by looking at it. Oh yeah, it was rough. I was like emotionally devastated.
It is. It's very emotional. It's very intense.
Enjoyment.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Game.
It's such a good game. Honestly, that game, like, you learn by doing like a regular run and then a full-blown pacifist run where like you do the dating sim mini games and all that silliness, and then a Genocide run. You learn so much about the game's lore and stuff like that. Like, there's so much to it.
It's kind of meta, but in a way that makes sense, and it's just how it uses all the mechanics you use in. Oh, it's just.
It's one of those games that's kind of like, you know, it's like cliche to talk about liking it because it is just like a really, really well told story. I like it a lot. You did Genocide first? Oh no.
Oh my god.
I think if you do a Genocide run and then you load that same game up to do a fresh run, Toriel
still remembers,
sort of mentions it, like mentions that she has like memories of it or whatever.
Yeah, there's like a slight difference as well, but yeah, it's a really interesting world as well. I think it's just, and the music is, it's just, to me, it's an incredible game. One of the top, I'd say.
Yeah, the music's amazing. The story's really good. I mean, it's really obvious that it is sort of like it's made by someone who is a huge fan of Earthbound. Like, you can kind of tell there's a lot of influence from Earthbound in the game, which, you know, Earthbound's one of my absolute favorite games, so I can dig that. Like,
yeah, I really have to play that game. I still haven't.
Clem does good jams.
I think it's on Switch now, on the online thing. There's Earthbound now for anyone interested.
Oh, crazy. Mother 3 win.
There, Uni, I whispered you the Kamek fight if you haven't seen that before.
No,
the most insane SMW boss that I fought so far.
It's pretty crazy. Have you gotten to Pooh World's boss yet?
Not yet. I've seen that Bowser. That Bowser will be the most difficult one I fought when I fight it.
It's also a pretty crazy one.
That's insane.
Did you say Pooh World? Is that
Grand Pooh World 2 is what I'm working on here.
Grand Pooh World 2. That
well, so it's dedicated to Grand Pooh Bear, who's a streamer.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
a member of
the
sort of Kaizo community.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, most of the ROMs are, not most, but a lot of the ROMs are named after people from the community, and the precedent was sort of set as being, like, instead of naming it after oneself, you name these ROM hacks after other people from the community.
Oh,
so there's like there's ROM hacks named after Grand Pooh Bear and Ryukar and I don't know, just like a bunch of different people in that world.
Yeah, a lot of the ROM hacks, especially
it was dedicated to Pooh.
About 2 years ago, are dedicated to different people.
Yeah. I'm not sure which was the first to set that precedent, but
I'm not sure. It's a fun thing in the community.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it.
And there's been a little bit of stuff with like people having ROMs dedicated to them that aren't necessarily great ROMs, and that's also been kind of like a point of contention of the community, I think, here and there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, oh great, my name got used for this fucking thing. I think Ryukar actually holds the world record for the one that's named after him. I forget what the name of it is. Ryu World or something.
Right on.
Yeah, the ROM hack community is really cool. That's something that I'm planning on getting into, is Kaizo. I was going to start doing that recently, and then Dragon Snooze went and gifted me Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and so I'm going to be playing that for
super great.
Some people will stop at nothing to prevent you from playing Kaizo.
I'm looking forward to it. I think that in my stream poll, I think that is the top voted thing.
Nice.
Yeah. 13 votes for a retro or Kaizo night, as opposed to 5 votes for bringing back my Skyrim night. So that's gonna be what I do. Is probably some Mario World.
Are you running Mass Effect with mods, by the way?
Yes, I have 100 mods on my playthrough.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the games that I've modded. Is New Vegas, Skyrim, Dragon Age, and Mass Effect.
And so that's my mod lists for each of those games. I also modded Fallout 4, but it broke. I built for all of those games, well, except New Vegas actually. I built my own mod list from scratch, and with Fallout 4, it was too unstable and it just broke. Cracks open a bug beer.
There.
Damn,
yeah.
I like that. I also would have accepted owl beer.
Hooligan had White Claw, which got me.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice the spelling there.
White Claw.
Oh my god. Yeah, all right. That is good. Yeah, I'm still just on the water train. It's early for me though.
Yeah.
I think it's like after 4 o'clock for Uni and Vitriol?
Yeah.
Yeah. Versus only 1:15 for Roxana.
Indeed.
Oh, still got the whole day in front of you.
So, why don't I pause the song requests and we'll delve back into Barovia after a nice little 10-minute break. Oh my god, queuing up the fucking webcam redeems. Okay, so
did we decide what to do? Are we staying? Are we leaving?
We were going to talk to
the Burgomaster.
no.
We were
going to talk to what is my Rudolf von Rickman and Irina.
Rickman.
Rickman. Yeah.
Ronald Weasley.
The key to speaking like Alan Rickman is you have to talk without letting your lips touch your teeth.
Sounds challenging.
And the trick to talking like Kermit is that you really Kermit to the voice.
Get out. I'm out. I'm done. See you guys later.
Oh, I love it. You are muted, Kim.
Yeah, nobody can hear you, Kim. You're just talking to yourself right now. You're still just committing to talking to yourself.
She's trying to Kermit, just like you said.
Yeah. No, she's absolutely making noise, but
who hasn't been Kermitted to an asylum?
You can tell what I was saying, right?
Oh, absolutely.
We got just the F-bombs.
Yeah.
Today's stream is brought to you by the letter F.
Permitted.
Well, it's okay if your phone autocorrects fuck to duck, because it's still foul language.
Hang on a sec, I'm just manning the senator.
Oh yeah. Rock. Glad that we...
We come with bonus sound effects. We're all streamers. We have stuff to
do. It's almost like you all have skills. Quick, Senator, to the Rubik's Cube.
Oh shoot! I got the ocarina out. But I do have a Rubik's Cube.
What's your fastest solve, Senator?
My fastest solve is 37 seconds.
Ooh.
But that was a long time ago. I am far slower than that right now. I average about a minute. Yeah.
I mean, it's still really good.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, a minute's far too quick for some tasks.
Tell me about it.
So, shall
no
we,
idea what you're talking about.
Delve back into the land of Barovia?
Yes.
Yes. What were you wanting to ask Van Richten about?
Irina, like get there because this matters to them. They should have some input.
Yeah, we should tell them about the Abbey because he might have more information about these type of creatures and are they abominations? Are they okay? He might have some kind of input.
Yeah, that and his perspective on how safe it might be for Irina to be in the town down here, and if he was going to stay with her, come with us, and.
I would say that, given that there is kind of a crazy, deranged abbot harvesting women's body parts just up the hill, that maybe you guys might not want to leave Irina here in town. But
yeah,
you know,
I don't
just
think
an
it's a very
opinion.
good idea at all. You know.
Yeah. But already dead body parts, it would seem.
So far,
Yeah, so it's not that big of a deal.
it
No,
does.
it's
It does seem that
absolutely
way.
a big deal.
My God, I think everything is such a big deal. I'm gonna help everybody.
Yeah. Oh no, the undead are trapped here, like in servitude and everything, and they don't need to. We don't need undead. That's not good. They don't need to be here.
Were they even undead? They were like regular people that were just weird. Like
No,
I
he made
feel
like
being really
he
shitty.
made
right?
what's this?
They
There's
were-
a stitched together corpse up there. Is that a lot? That's no.
That's so. From a mechanical standpoint, that is a construct.
Oh.
Okay, that's marginally better.
A flesh golem.
golem. It's a flesh golem. It's a flesh golem.
Okay. Well then, maybe you should keep all your judgy bullshit.
Yes, Hunky, he's Frankensteining them.
Oh, look,
Well, he's
We can dump Irina off here. Let's go to the bar. There isn't.
He's
a
a
bar.
religious leader. Those are always built upon mountains of judgment.
Wow. It's just getting real up in here.
So, yeah, I can see the argument for not leaving her in the vicinity of a madman who's harvesting women. It also wasn't necessarily addressed as to whether the illnesses were properly natural or not. Right. If you poison people, then they die, and then you harvest the bodies. Obviously,
That might be a problem.
What type of creature do we think the abbot is?
I mean,
vampire?
clearly not vampirism. He was out in the day.
Yeah, but we could.
Was he out?
Isn't he just a crazy guy?
No, he's super old, like survived generations.
Oh.
Yeah. It would be a Canna check or something like that. I mean, maybe. I don't know what that would be.
What does VR say?
It's not.
I mean,
it's
who
not
knows?
novel or knowledge anymore. So I don't know.
I mean, he comes down to the village to pray. I presume during the day, that we can verify. But that would still preclude vampirism.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say within the sort of realm, within the lore of Dungeons and Dragons, there are countless creatures that could theoretically, be that. So
yeah.
without any more to go on, it's kind of all speculation.
Right.
That makes sense.
I could have you guys make knowledge
Was his ears
rolls,
pointy?
but like that
mean,
would
you
be to
can
just
just
tell
say
you
we-
about different creatures that it could theoretically be. Like you don't really have much to go on.
Right.
Okay.
We could just not know, but
Yeah, who knows? It could be a very, it could be anything.
Yeah,
Be an elf in disguise. Elves don't really
age.
age very fast. It could be a fucking anything.
So
Ancient
Rox,
dragon.
just double check. You said that the magic weapon was a +2 weapon, right?
It is. It is a
That's
plus.
That adds to the attack roll as
You
well,
can-
right?
Attack and damage. That's right. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So the things that it auto added to the character sheet didn't have the attack roll bonus.
Okay. Yeah. So you can add a +2 to each of those fields. Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to verify I should do that.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah. +2 to hit, +2 to damage. Yeah, you got it.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, the plus strength +2. Yeah.
Right. No. So I put 2 in the right place, and then when I clicked in a different field, it jumped and then weird happened. 2. Okay. And that should apply to the damage as well.
Now, with finesse weapons, you can use strength or dex, correct? Is that how that works, or is it just one or the other, or is it just if for finesse weapons, it's dex automatically?
It's one or the other, I think.
Yeah, finesse can be either one.
Okay.
Okay.
That's kind of a badass sword there. That's
Oh yeah.
So
Pretty
it
great.
looks like when you add the magic bonus 2, it actually adds to the damage as well. So I don't think that you need to add an individual +2 as well.
Yeah, you're right. It didn't at first. That was weird.
Yeah.
Let me just see. Yeah. Cool.
So during this sort of hour of downtime, people are helping out with different stuff. Irina, pardon me, Jesus. Irina has been tasked with going and fetching some water. Van Richten with cutting down some trees. Irina asks if anyone wants to accompany her over to help out with water.
Yo.
And same with Van Richten. He's like, anyone want to help me chop some lumber and stuff? We said we'd help out. Come on.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Irina. She's not gonna be wandering off by herself in any sort of capacity.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Petulant teenager.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not gonna stay inside.
On staying here the night.
Pardon me?
Are we staying the night here?
It should be
it's like
relatively
the afternoon
early in the day, right?
At this point, so it's not super late in the day. It's up to you guys.
So
okay.
We could always go back to the tower and crash there, because crashing here, where the abbot is in danger of finding out that we absolutely burgled his home.
Yeah. I'm thinking not staying here and not prominently displaying my hilt.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it in my pocket because it's small.
All right, so we're going to do some light helping out and then leave.
Yeah. Presumably, wait, Irina was already helping out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
How
we'll
much,
help out and then we go,
if anything, do we want to tell the burgomaster about what we discovered?
I think we should tell him as much as we know about the abbot, except for that we stole the sword.
That's a good idea.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, we should talk about.
Yeah, because he offered us information freely, and we should be doing this after we help on our way out.
Yeah.
In case there is some
maybe we
sort
can
of
gather
thing
information about the mongrel folk. Maybe he'll be able
during
to tell
that-
us something
during that
about
time. Yeah.
the family.
The
What's
name.
it? Bellevues.
The Bellevues.
Or am I thinking of a city up in Washington? Belmonts.
No, there's
Belmonts.
No, the Bellevues were here because there's a city around here named Bellevue as well, and I thought the same thing, but I think it actually was Bellevue.
The Bellevue is the family name of the.
What is Bellevue? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Belmont is
we can all view the bell from
Castlevania.
down here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'm going to fetch water, even though I can create it, apparently.
So Irina wanders with you through town toward the sort of pool to the north where the village gets their water. And as she's
the shiny
walking, yep. As she's heading north, like, you hear that? That voice.
Balls.
Do I hear it?
Do I hear a voice?
No.
I don't, Irina. What's what?
Where's
I
recognize it. She sort of follows it in the direction, and she heads to the pool. And as she reaches the pool's edge, an image appears in its sparkling blue waters of a handsome youth of a kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy, and you hear from within the pool the voice calls out, "Tatiana," he says, "it has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last."
I think it's Strahd.
Grab the back of her.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, that's not your name.
Irina gasps, and she puts her hand on her heart, and she goes, "Yes, my beloved Sergei. In life, you were a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me?"
Come here, sweetie.
Wait, what now?
And she goes, she reaches like towards the water's surface, and a hand of water.
I've got a hold of her.
Rises up. Okay. Yeah. So you you begin pulling her away.
Wait. Yeah. I'm not pulling her away. I'm just making sure she doesn't get any closer. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. We gotta.
Sure. Yeah. She's wanting to like reach toward the pool, and there's like this sort of hand of water that comes up out of the from the surface of the pool.
Now we're backing away.
And as you're sort of keeping her from the pool, you hear this sort of peal of thunder that like shakes the ground, and the clouds above all darken and begin to coalesce into a visage, and you can see this face in these dark clouds, and this deep dark voice from beyond the mountains cries out, "No, she is mine!"
Oh, Jesus
and you
Christ.
hear a terrible fucking crack resounding as blue lightning splits the sky and strikes the pool.
Good thing she wasn't in that water.
Dexterity save.
Okay. I just click on dexterity, right?
Yep.
Oh, I have to have my thing selected though, don't I?
No. You can just click on it.
Dexterity and the saving throws, not on the...
Initiative is the only thing where you have to click on your token first.
Gotcha, okay.
Ooh. Nice. All right, so you pull yourself and her to safety. The blast blows apart the old gazebo.
No, the gazebo.
We were going to rebuild you.
Is struck by this lightning, and you can see the sort of glimmering beauty of the pool almost immediately begins to fade and sort of reflect the dreary skies above.
Ooh. So no more figure in the water, right?
No, it's completely just
Irina, we have to go now.
Destroyed.
We're out.
Sure. You
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there like there's
yourself.
nothing like how's the statue? I'll take a quick glance at the statue.
It's like standing with the gazebo kind of crumbled around it.
Yeah, we got to go talk to the others real quick. But there's no what's Irina looking like?
She's like shaken. She's got kind of like a dreamy kind of quality in her eyes, and she's like crying as you're bringing her away. She's like, "No, Sergey, my love."
I'm so sorry.
Wow, this weather really shifts.
Yeah. It's like I'm consoling her, but Irina, something terrible has happened. We have to get back to the others right now.
Was the sky just talking?
Yeah, the sky was talking. We have to go.
The sky is crying, in fact.
Yeah.
Can you see the tears roll down the street?
Yeah. So yeah. This is I'm trying to console her as much as possible, and I know you're experiencing some feelings right now, and that they are very, very large. However, in order to keep experiencing any feelings of any kind, we have to get going. So
as she snapped out of it, she seemed to be channeling sort of Tatiana, whoever was mentioned.
Yeah, she seemed to like specifically remember the Sergey.
Sergey, yeah. But
so she did at the time. Does she still have these memories?
As you sort of leave the pool and are sort of communicating about what to do next and stuff like that, it seems like it is sort of like fading, like it's becoming kind of a hazy,
kind of past life sort of thing. We had a bunch of dolls of her earlier too.
They were in her exact image.
Do we have to keep her away from reflective surfaces?
Or just weird glittery pools?
Well, we've experienced weird glittery pools and got a sword distributed to us. So there's
Look, watery tarts passing out swords is no basis for a form of government.
It absolutely is.
Well, the order that those events happened in doesn't quite coincide with
right
with your expectations, unfortunately.
Sorry.
So this maybe means that we need to leave town like immediately.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I
No,
think
it's
that's a
that we're
good
not
doing
Get the
idea.
fuck out of here. We were about
I'm-
to anyway. Let's go.
Going back to Octavio's tower makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like that probably was Strahd. And
We just threw up a beacon saying, "Hey, guess what? We were here."
yeah. So I don't.
Or more
I don't-
specifically, Irina was.
Yeah. Because she was being visited by him, right? In her dreams or something.
We
Yeah.
wander
correct.
off for like 1 minute and
Yeah. See, this is every
Bro.
time Irina doesn't get to go
Bro.
anywhere. Okay.
yeah, basically.
So, what
That have
remains of the prophecy we received originally that we have not collected? So we have the holy symbol.
And the monkey dude.
We're the holy
Knowledge
symbol
of
and
the
the sword
ancient.
Isn't it?
and the
We,
monkey.
we need knowledge. There's still knowledge.
Oh, and it was obscured. We couldn't see it.
Powerful force of protection in the nest of ravens that we already got. A town.
I think we just didn't have one
House
piece
of
of
corruption,
information.
a dark room full of still ghosts. Oh wait, no, that's what we did initially. I think we did that already. The treasure you seek is behind the sun. That is the sword. That card sheds
Oh,
light.
wait. But what did we find in the house with the ghost children? Was there something there that could have helped us that we've missed?
Because there's you'll find a house of corruption and within a dark room full of still ghosts. That's the room. Wasn't there a room with a bunch of ghosts at some point?
Yeah,
That we deactivated, but I don't remember doing what.
but we didn't find anything of value there.
That might not be the kids.
believe
That might be the dolls.
Yeah, I don't think we did anything with that.
Yeah, but that might be the dolls. The still ghosts might be the dolls on that.
So
And
the
maybe
wording of
Irina-
that
maybe-
is there is a town where all is not well. There you will find a house of corruption, and within a dark room full of still ghosts.
Which I think is. Didn't we find a room?
That
full of
describes
ghosts?
every town.
It's literally every
There was a
yeah.
town, like the first one we went in, that was like a dead town, and then we
Right.
went to the basement, and
yeah,
then we
yeah,
were
yeah.
in the middle of a thing, and then when
With
we got
ghosts.
there, was a bunch of ghosts or something. I'm pretty sure that happened.
Yeah, the other town is definitely also a town that is not well. And we didn't do anything with the creepy dolls, which we definitely wanted to, but
Mm.
When you were in Valaki, in the town square, there were proclamations all over the place about the Wolf's Head Jamboree, which was the event that had happened before you arrived. It read, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well. The Baron."
Pikes will be provided.
All will be well. So all is not well. It's
All
a
is not
specific
well.
reference to
Okay,
the.
okay.
When those were being torn down and the new proclamations were being posted, they read, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun. Attendants and children required. Rain or shine. All will be well. The Baron."
Attendants and children required.
okay, well,
Okay,
we
so
can go back there.
Will pikes be provided for the Festival of the Sun as well? Because
No, that one was rain or shine.
Oh, that was rain or shine.
Well, we can cause shine now.
That's true. That's true.
kind of your thing now. That's sort of
Shine on, you crazy sun sword.
We're just gonna go to the mansion and be like, "Hey, knock knock. We hear you have some dolls here. Can we take a look at them?"
We're just here to poke around. Don't
Yeah.
No,
mind
what
us.
we do is we wait for the festival. Everybody's going to be at the festival because attendance is required.
Ooh, yeah.
So there we
B&E
go.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Indeed. But
And
yeah,
then-
so go ahead. Yeah.
What are we gonna do with Arena? Leave her at the inn with the ravens, maybe?
I'm not leaving Arena anywhere.
Yeah.
We should get. We can
Until
get
we can
Rictavio's
actually get rid of
perspective.
her.
I think Rictavio would be a good guard for her. Though.
Yeah. See what he suggests in his limited
Yeah.
time here as a safe
And
place
we'll
to.
see if she snaps out of it. I think she still thinks.
It was fading. She
Okay.
came back to.
Because
Irina,
that was
not
probably
Tatiana.
that might have been Strahd's brother. Do we know his name? Because we know Strahd kills his brother to be with the brother's wife. Could that be who Sergey and what was the other name? And Tatiana are, because Tatiana could be the wife that that Strahd wanted, and Sergey the brother that got killed by Strahd for the wife. That's what I'm thinking.
Is there a reincarnation then of Sergey? Like, what if we find his reincarnation? He could help us.
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
It's probably just going to get killed by Strahd again.
Yeah.
What if it's Rudolph von Rickman von something?
I don't know. He's an old dude.
Yeah.
That's true.
Love knows no bounds.
I forgot that he was old.
Yeah.
Hungry says tie a rope around her waist and drag her along like a pack mule.
That's a good plan.
Like a child at the mall.
Yup.
Yeah, one of those those backpack.
Yeah. It looks like a monkey, but the tail is the leash.
Oh yes.
Well, Van Richten says, there is my tower, but
she's not going to stay.
I know it is challenging to get into, but not impossible.
I have little faith that Irina would stay put.
Yeah.
Plus, Von Richten is a vampire hunter. We're hunting a vampire. We should probably keep him around.
He's got to stay with us.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that priority number one was to get rid of Irina. To bring her somewhere safe.
If you want to get rid of her, we can just leave her here.
It seems like the safest place is with us, though, because every time she's not with us, bad things happen.
Yeah, and also, Strahd wants her. We have something Strahd wants. That's either really good or really bad. Are
you talking using her as a decoy while we stab him in the back?
I didn't say that necessarily. But I'm open to all ideas. I would never suggest something like that.
Just hide her in Strahd's basement where he'll never look.
So we sneak mission.
Van Richten, this is the group that I would say is most sort of opposed to Strahd that I've encountered so far. Is the Martikov family.
Yeah, the Ravens. Yeah.
Let's go see them.
The inn would be a good spot, although that sort of lieutenant seems to have an obsession with her, and he's prowling around town, so perhaps perhaps not a great spot.
What if there was no lieutenant? What if we were to get into some
the
sort of
wasn't really a problem
accident?
Anymore? Yeah.
There is also the winery. Perhaps that would be safe. I mean, now that you've dealt with the immediate threat.
This is true.
Yeah.
And they might even appreciate having her around at the winery. Keep her fucking busy so she'll fucking stay put.
If she drinks wine, she won't have the energy to leave.
Yeah, there you go. Well, now the winery is kind of on the way to Wallaki, correct? Where's the big map again?
A different direction at a fork in the road, if I recall. Irina, what do you think? Where do you want to be?
It's down here, isn't it?
Yeah, she always has the best ideas.
Are you interested in your own safety?
Asking her.
I would be happy to stay with the Martikovs. They seemed very nice. Perhaps I could help them at the winery.
And the winery was down here, correct?
No, to the west, just south of Krezk.
Just south of Krezk.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it would involve crossing the bridge and then heading down to here. Yeah.
Or what if we took a shortcut across that river?
Yeah, that never goes bad.
Yeah. Over the river and through the woods.
Ford the river, or should we cock the wagon and float in?
Yeah, I mean, you could plow through a mile of woods.
We'd probably die of dysentery.
See what happens.
Fair point.
I think you've been told by a lot of people that the woods are very safe in Barovia.
Yeah.
That sounds sarcastic.
That checks out.
I'm nervous about leaving her somewhere that we're not like relatively close by, though.
Yeah, the winery is not. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm looking like.
But if
the
it's
winery
more
is
hidden, she'll
very
be
far.
safer.
It's very far from this big castle thing over here.
Yeah. Can we get to the winery before nightfall today?
Yes.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Should we head there and just have a chat? There are
because-
the ravens.
Spend the night. Yeah, have a
If
chat.
the
spend night.
winery is far from anything, then she'll be safer because there won't be a lot of people there. Versus our
I
big
mean,
town.
I hear you, Vitriol, that like having her less accessible is
Yeah,
But having her with us
honestly,
is also a liability, right? She
Yeah,
gets
it's a
exposed to more things
liability.
like the lake that just happened.
Yes, I don't think that honestly
What
having
if-
her with us is any.
well,
it's
but
not
that's what I
really
was.
an
That's
advantage.
that's kind of what I was saying earlier. Is that maybe she was the thing that the prophecy was talking about that we needed
Oh.
Which one?
in
With
the room of
dolls.
still ghosts. All the dolls. She was in that room.
We can
True.
get her.
Yeah, it just might take a second. We can always send
Yeah.
a raven. I don't know if we can find one of them around that we could talk to. You know.
Because I think the thing we need is knowledge. So. Or the-
Now,
From
what-
the room of still ghosts.
Why do I
Yeah.
remember someone mentioning were-ravens?
Because
Yeah,
that's
we
because
did.
they were mentioned. Yeah.
Because
By
that's
whom?
what the
Oh.
Martikov
Oh, it was-
family are.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I knew that, but I was trying to remember who told us. Was that Rictavio?
Yeah.
think so,
Yeah. Van
Yeah.
Richten let you know about the fact that they're the keepers of the feather, I believe they're referred to as.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we can actually address them now because we didn't talk to the ravens before.
Because they
We
were
just-
birds.
I mean, yeah, exactly. So we give them a
Right, but they
thumbs up
are
as they
now. Yeah.
as they helped us out. But
I'm assuming that the ravens, or not all of the ravens in this land, are were-ravens, but
Probably.
at least a certain
But
amount of them are.
possibly some.
No,
if not, there wouldn't be
I would venture to
were-ravens,
say
it'd
that
be-
most are not.
Okay. There's like 10.
But
Were
there could have
ravens.
been some were ravens hiding out among the ravens that we
Hiding
could.
out among us.
Yeah.
What a sus reference.
Yeah. We already talked about the thing earlier. All right. Come on now.
Like this was Davian Martikov.
I mean,
Nice, bro.
I see he likes shiny things.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So
How
that's
apropos.
Hey, that is a really nice. Is that a teapot or a lamp? Because if it's a lamp, I know some.
It's a teapot.
Right.
Yeah, it's just sort of got little shiny trinkets and baubles and stuff.
He's just
Nice.
really into tea.
silly birds.
They are ravens, not were-ravens.
All right, who thinks we should dump her off at the winery?
Well, I think we should go talk to the winery because it's not on the
Oh
way.
yeah,
but it's
yeah. I guess
Okay.
they have to consent.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
We
you
ding dong ditch, just ding dong, leave Irina there and go.
You think
tie
the
her up in a
Baron?
little
I
basket
think
and
that
set
we
it on.
should go to the winery and talk to them about dumping her off at the winery.
You thank the Baron for the hospitality and travel south.
Well, this is
And by
after
the
we
way,
tell
the
them
abbot
all
is
about-
crazy. Bye.
Yeah. By the way, the abbot is crazy and is making there's some stuff going on up there. We tell them all about that.
Yeah.
Not the
Yes. I
sword.
mean that is essentially what we told you. Yes.
Oh yeah. Sorry, just making sure, confirming. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be
Chimera.
interested
Right.
in some of his craftsmanship. Maybe not.
Not so much.
They don't seem to be happy.
Don't trade with him and don't eat the food. Oh, and Mongrel folk. Did we actually get any information from him about the Bellevues?
From whom?
Oh, sorry, from
the
the Burgomaster.
Oh,
Is
no,
he
he
where
doesn't
the
really know much about it.
Bellevues-
He's like, no,
Okay.
nobody goes up there. I have never been to the Abbey in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
gross up there. Don't bother.
Yeah. They were super weird.
Just some hideous-looking monsters that are very nice people. So,
They were quite hospitable.
Yeah, it was essentially a hospital. That's true.
That was.
So you guys travel south along the road. At one point, you can sort of hear noises from up ahead, and you have the opportunity to kind of like hide in the brush as like some massive wolves are sort of prowling along the roads, and like as sort of at the bushes just at the edge of the road.
Is Rictavio coming with us?
Yes.
So do we have his wagon in tow?
No, he left that back at Lake Baratok because there's not nearly enough room.
Cool. Just checking.
Yeah. Because the tiger might come in handy.
Cat on cat action. Or cat on dog action.
Cat on bear action.
You have the opportunity, if you want, you can fight, some massive fucking dire wolves, but otherwise they just, you hide in the bushes and let them go past and continue along your way. And there's certainly, even during the daytime, there are dangers on these roads. And you
bias his mouth shut so he doesn't try to like make friends with them. Like, hey, did you see my house?
It's okay. I speak bear.
Yeah.
And so you arrive at the winery. They're actually just loading up a bunch of barrels from their little loading dock.
Oh, hey, I remember that place.
Yeah.
Is it? All right, so we walk. Well, what was the guy's name? You just had him up here.
Davian Martikov is the sort of older
patriarch
of the family. Yeah.
So let's go talk to him.
Yeah. He's...
Greetings, Martikovs. Tis I, your savior Tobias.
Don't.
Greetings. Thank you again for the help in reclaiming our winery.
Perhaps you can return us a favor. We have a lot to ask, but we could use some help.
Yes. What would you like?
Our friend Irina here needs somewhere safe to stay. We need to hide her from the vampire Strahd. So we wanted to leave her here with a couple concessions. She should not see any reflective surfaces. No water. Somebody has to be with her at all times. But you can put her to work. She's really handy.
No water. Okay.
She can see like shiny big things of water. Like
no mirrors, no fountains, nothing like that.
Well, I will see if that is possible. Yes, of course. It would certainly welcome the company, and an extra hand is always useful.
2 of them, in fact.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Perhaps she can
but
go
they
with
have to
us.
stay attached.
Perhaps you can go with us tomorrow morning for our delivery to Krezk.
Maybe. Maybe no delivery.
Really
maybe you should. Yeah, Krezk is. There's some stuff going on in Krezk. We just came from there, and it would be way better if she did not go to Krezk. Yeah,
it's okay, certainly.
Yeah, and we should if we're considering these guys allies. This is out of character. I'm talking to the party. We should relay the information about we should tell them the story about what's going on up there.
Sure.
You just want to share everyone's secrets, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you let them know about.
We're gonna leave Barovia, and everyone's gonna know everyone's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
You fill them in. He appreciates the info. Yes, we had expected there was certainly strangeness up there. We learned about some of the sorts of creatures up there, but
you sort of see it on a flyby. I say, winking.
Yes.
Wonderful.
That was the most smooth you've been this entire game. But okay, so good. Wow. So they're still going up to Krezk. Are we cool? We cool? Then Irina offers to sort of help out, but be a sort of nanny to some of the young ones. They've got a whole family here. And is excited about learning about wine and stuff.
yeah, you get the feeling that, you know, she's this is probably one of the few places that's sort of safe-ish.
Cool.
Cool indeed.
No.
Before we leave, we check that she's not already gone.
Excellent. Yeah, so you leave Irina there. Yeah, why don't you, anyone who doesn't have inspiration, why don't you go ahead and gain some inspiration?
Oh, sweet. Yay.
Nice.
Good, because I just blew mine last thing for no reason.
Where to now? What is your plan?
So it sounds like we want to go back to Vallaki to investigate one of the remaining clues that we haven't followed up on yet.
Yeah.
So, and we've got this whole map now because of Dude, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still following us. Are we gonna go to Barathon
Budget
get his
Von Helsing?
tiger again?
Yes, Von Helsing.
Sorry.
What about him?
We go get his carriage and then go to the city on carriage.
to Vallaki.
There's a half dozen of you. There's like the carriage could fit. You know,
Like
the
two.
wagon can fit like 2, maybe 3 people.
What if we get really comfortable with the saber-toothed tiger? Just
I mean, he lets you know that's not plausible. That's not.
Yeah, that's not not great.
By really comfortable, you mean eaten. You're going to get eaten by that saber.
You can
How
hide
do
many
we
of us
wanna-
inside of its stomach.
Oh, it's like, yeah, it's really close. We could just walk, I guess. I mean,
How
what
do we
time is it
approach
right
the
now?
Mansion?
What was that, Vitro?
Oh, probably.
How do we want to approach the mansion if that's where we're headed?
Well, we thought we were going to wait for the
Festival?
party. Wait for the
Yeah.
festival.
Aren't
to start.
they daily or weekly or something like that?
Every week or so, they've got a new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Um,
well,
or,
can we
um,
hang out here until the festival?
Time is measured more instead of weeks in the Forgotten Realms. Usually they use a 10-day.
A 10-day, yeah.
Oh,
So there's
yeah,
3
yeah.
10-day to a month, and yeah.
With some out-of-month festivals for the few other days a year to round it up to
There are,
365.
yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, there are
yeah,
5
yeah.
other special days, 4 of them being harvest days, or like not harvest days.
It's like a reasonable metric system for the calendar.
yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. It is
Except you have to
exactly that.
readjust it, so you just have to talk to the Pontifex Maximus, and and they'll tell you when the extra days are.
Imagine
Or just
trying to
add-ons.
change our calendar now, like
yeah.
with the internet and stuff. Like it just wouldn't be. I don't think it's plausible.
Why
I don't think you could change everything that uses
Oh, you can
our current
you can
calendar.
you can do anything. It's just way too much work.
Too much coordination. Like everything has to change. Every kind of device we use, everything. It's just it wouldn't. I don't think it would be plausible at all. Unfortunately, because I think it's a good system, right? Having a bunch of 12 months of exactly 30 days with 5 days that lie outside of that, like New Year.
I
You
thought you
know,
were talking about
other-
the system.
And then we
had.
can
I'm like,
work.
You're
We
making
can
no
work
sense.
8 days a week with a 2-day weekend instead.
We just separate into 2 5-day weeks, and we have a 3-day weekend, a 2-day weekend.
Nice.
I like it. Yeah. Our weeks could be 5 days instead of 10, or
No,
instead
look,
of 7.
the clear solution is to just change the actual length of a year, like how long it takes the Earth to go around.
Yeah, we're just
it's
gonna
way
push. We
easier.
add thrusters. We add thrusters to the Earth and just.
Let's
Yeah.
just wobble that orbit a little, right? What
If
if
we,
we go
all, we
wrong?
bring
Just a
all the
little bit.
humans
It's all
to
right.
one side. Isn't it gonna push it back?
Look, I'm just gonna make a new solar system. This one's crap. Or we could just not use a base 10 number system too, and not be fond of that. It'd be all right.
Whoever decided on a 7-day week is insane. Who chooses a prime number?
I actually really like prime numbers, so I'm down.
They're great, but not as a basis for like a
Well,
Well,
but you're using multiples of a
it's-
prime, so
it's
totally
not-
fine. Look, this is not D&D, all right?
It's not the prime number that's the problem. It's the fact that it's a larger prime, right? So like 5 would be totally reasonable, but 5 would also be prime, as would 2. But I mean, 2 wouldn't be
that-
reasonable because it's too small. But
yeah,
like,
I think we need a 2-day week, and we work
half those days. Or better
Round it
yet,
So
down.
annoying.
2-day weeks with a nice 2-day weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down.
Yeah.
That's a 4-day week, is what you're calling that.
No, a 2-day week total. 2 days exactly. They're both
A
weekends.
week on. So you're week
yeah.
on, week off. Oh, they're both weekends.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're both
Oh, yeah.
weekends.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
11-day week. Go home, hooligan. You're drunk.
I want an 11.5-day week. That's what I want. I want a week based on the number of semitones in an octave.
Oh Lord. Oh no. And this is why you're not in charge of anything
Is
structural.
that 13?
This is true.
13
This is
semitones in an octave?
It's a 12. We're 12 semitones. 12 semitones.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Yeah, yeah.
counting the octave. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because 13 would be a great number as well.
It would be absolutely. It would be really great. So we've got this. We're headed to Vallaki,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Now that we've
Yeah, so right
thoroughly
now
tangented.
you guys are over at the Wizard of Wines in the in the west here, and you're gonna head over. I gotta zoom out a little bit. I'm too far zoomed in. There we go. To Vallaki. That's on Lake Zarovich.
the gamer in me is having a real hard time not exploring every inch of this place. Like, I want to go all the way to the edge, and then
Yeah. Imagine trying to justify. My character walks straight north.
straight north. Yeah.
Just straight north.
Just
See
straight
what
north.
happens.
Well, like, what's this thing? See this? I'm super curious.
We can't. Like, I mean, yeah, that would be metagaming.
No, we don't.
It's like,
That's later. That would be if we're doing anything. We'll end up with that later. But we're headed to Vallaki.
Wait,
There's
can
an
we
old,
roll to get
an old
lost?
castle.
Try to get there.
It's what?
There's an old castle up there.
An old castle. Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess
Literally
I can
nothing of
satisfy my
interest in
curiosity by
Yeah.
talking to von Richten. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Maybe that's
Yeah,
where
he goes.
Strahd
Yes, that is a. I keep doing Barovian accents, but he's not from Barovia. Yes, that is a keep, called Argenvostholt.
What's this? What's
Should we
this?
keep
this
an eye
castle
on it?
over there? Excellent.
Yeah, Argenvostholt up there,
how's
and
Ogden?
then
How's is it Ogden or Augen?
and then south of that there's
How's
a
it
marsh.
spelled?
Mm.
Oh, it's a marsh. Oh, this whole
Like down
whole
here.
thing. Oh, right down here. Okay.
Yeah.
How's Ogden spelled, by the way? Augenvost?
It's Argenvostholt.
Argen. Okay.
Yeah. Argenvostholt, spelled like this.
Oh, with a
Oh,
Y.
I see.
Okay.
Argenvostholt.
Yeah. And then there's the ruins of Berez south of that, along the
Okay.
Luna River.
Oh, down here?
Hmm.
Or is there, you talking about this one here?
Yes.
Oh, that's ruins. I see. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
The
All right.
Luna
Yeah,
River.
yeah. I was just. Hey, what's going? We're stuck in this place. Might as well figure it out. But okay, so headed to Vallaki.
Yes. So, you head back into Vallaki. It is basically...
Wait, before can anybody disguise Irina? Because somebody's around here looking for her.
She's not with you.
No.
Oh, that's right.
she's
What
at
am
the
I
winery,
thinking?
yeah.
All right. Yeah, we
Yeah.
took care of that problem.
We're
I
so
mean, person. I mean,
like it's a reflex. Irina, where's Irina? We're like,
Yeah,
Problem
wanted to
solved
do is-
forever.
yeah.
Yeah, old Van Richten with his like sword cane and stuff, dons his hat and changes into Rictavio, the bard.
Hey.
As you guys head back into town. You wander back into Vallaki, and it is at this point it's getting right around supper time.
Hey, head to the inn.
Sounds good.
See if we got any goodwill built up for a.
Yeah, we can find
see
out when
any
the next
flyers?
festival is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call, guys.
Yeah, I think that the Festival of the Blazing Sun, I don't think has happened yet.
It should only have been like 2 or 3 days since we left here.
Yeah, we'll say that the Festival of the Blazing Sun is happening tomorrow.
How
Wonderful.
convenient.
Wow.
Why not?
Wine? You owe me a Coke.
Is Coca-Cola in this universe?
No, but surprisingly, cocaine is. Skooma.
This is the Martikov family, by the way, about to drop their second album.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tight as hell.
Too cool for school.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Mom, she's a babe.
No, Caw at the moon.
You got their 2 sons running around.
One with like silver hair. Nice.
Or the stress has really got to him. He's already got gray hair.
Yeah. Nice threads too. The drip is eternal.
I'm just wondering why the mom is on has a different colored shirt. Anyways.
Yeah.
Is everyone seeing this or just us? Because I just checked on the stream.
Yeah. We're all big. We're all big, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, swole
Skooma
AF.
is your only vice.
I missed you guys. I moved the scene over to show off the Martikov family and then moved it back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no, but we're still big. Oh, you did the thing.
Yeah,
okay.
it jumped back.
Mhm.
We're at the end of the
Okay. Nice. But yeah, so we're headed to the.
I assume her shirt's a different color because she wasn't a Martikov.
Yeah, she married him.
Because otherwise, it's a little problematic.
I frequently wear shirts that are different color from the rest of my family.
That's absurd. How dare you?
Oh, look at you.
Touche.
How
I think it's
strange.
the lack of coordination when everyone else is coordinated, which is unusual.
So, you guys are welcome to room and board free of charge.
Nice.
Due to all you've done for the Martikovs and for Barovia.
I could get used to this hero thing.
Little bit.
Does board
it'll
include
get-
wine? Asking for a friend.
No, that'll be a little extra.
I took some wine out of the basement anyway. I think I still got it.
Hey.
I'll have
Wait,
some.
you
some of
weren't
the-
looking.
Laszlo,
As far as you
Laszlo.
knew, I purchased that.
Yes.
Here,
Some of the Red
have,
Dragon Crush.
have a gold. Drinks are on me.
Oof, big spender.
A gold? How many wines is this? I'll have many of your wines.
Way more.
So a pint of Red Dragon Crush is a silver piece. So that's 10 pints of wine.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Of
I can
wine.
help. Don't worry. I got you, bro.
Let's go.
So
I mean, we
while
could
they're
leave the
throwing
tab
down-
open and then just for the next 2 days, just like
Just gonna party. Yeah.
No, but tomorrow is the festival.
In uni.
The system is down.
The system is down.
Laszlo.exe has stopped working.
Yeah, you guys are able to stay here. Now, do you want to go and check things out at night, or do you want to wait until there's the festival happening?
I don't know how sober I am right now.
Is there anything in particular that we would want to see at night?
I think we should probably go at least have eyes on the place at some point to see if everybody actually leaves to go to this festival. Because the last thing we want is for somebody to stay behind and then get caught.
And our
I mean,
intention
we
to
would
sneak back in?
What's it now?
Is our intention to sneak back in eventually?
That's what I mean, we need to check out that room with all the dolls in it, and then there's some stuff on the 3rd floor that looks really freaking weird, if I remember right.
The attic had dolls in it too, right? If I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
And that might be the
things
still
in the
ghosts.
corner.
Yeah, that might be the still ghosts, or maybe not. But there's certainly something weird in there that needs to get looked at.
You're professional looking at weird things. Or
Yes. Well,
All us
some of us are.
Ghostbusters.
Some of us are.
lookers of weird things.
Yeah. I'm all big and clanky, but we got some people who are. I won't say. I won't say they have a criminal mind. I'll just say that they are. They have a special set of skills. Let's put it that way.
Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Faraday and I we should coordinate. I mean, we know now what the staff looks like. Maybe we could get better outfits before we head in.
Okay. I'm able to make myself look like anybody.
Same.
Cool. Let's do that. That's a good idea. I could send my magic to scout out ahead. If we were looking for something, so for a way to scout out ahead, I could do that if you want me to. I don't know, just to keep an eye on what everybody's doing and how they're moving around, and just to get information on that sort of stuff.
That might help also us determine where to go. Are we going to go to the attic? Are we trying to go to a different floor?
Yeah. Okay.
Or to that room where Karina was being kept. I think you guys pretty much explored all of that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Not like thoroughly, but I think if there were anything obvious in there, we would have seen. That could be a backup place that we need to check out. But
yeah, we just kind of left. We got Arena and left. We didn't really look around.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get the fuck out of there.
True.
It was the correct choice. But yeah. Okay. I'll send the guy to go scout out ahead and keep an eye on who's moving here, and if that's all right, I can just
figure out when we
back.
were doing this either. Like,
we're going.
Because it's still at
the
night.
evening? Yeah, what do you want me to go check out? What's going on?
Well, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna go. I thought we were going tomorrow, and we were gonna try to be there during the festival.
That was the decision that we were trying to figure out if we were going tonight, or if we were going to just like scout it out, make sure everybody left, or if we were going to go in tonight, or if we were going to go in tomorrow. Which I think we should totally go in tomorrow when everybody's at the festival.
I agree, and
Yeah.
I can send the imp to go scout out ahead.
yeah, if you send your imp early, we can show up and say who hasn't like how many people have left.
Yeah. Like who went in and who left, and how many people entered and left, and left, and what's the difference between those two values?
We could also plan a distraction, like get a crate of wine, and then someone like knock on the front door like they're delivering wine or something as a gift, and then that gives everybody else an
so no touching the stock.
Why are you looking at me like that?
He's guzzling a pint of wine.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Yeah, just a backup distraction.
What do you need? What am I doing? What's going on? What's the plan?
What's it doing? It's scouting out ahead.
Yeah, sure. You want me to go check out that house again?
What?
Yeah, you want me to go check out that house again, or what?
Yeah, like just keep an eye on the movements, who's there, what they're doing, what they're, whether or not they're, I don't know, what else.
We're planning on coming there in the morning, so
Yeah.
we want to know how many people. We're going to show up in the morning, and we want to know how many people are still there when we show up.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that.
in the
Troop
evening, the mansion is essentially as it was the other evening that you were here. There's a little tea party going on in the downstairs. There is a I guess I can move the imp around to show you stuff. Little tea party downstairs.
And this is during the festival?
The cook getting things ready. This is the night before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is at night right now.
All right.
Cook getting stuff ready. There's the kid upstairs with the weird little mannequins and the skeletal cats.
Wait, there's a kid?
Yeah. So someone's taken old mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty lamp-lit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk about. Most unnerving of all is the sight of the 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room. In the center of the room, perched on a stool, is a thin young man with a premature streak of gray in his dark hair. He cradles an open leather book-bound book in his arms.
Yeah, but we couldn't tell. We thought they might have been dolls. I think was.
Yeah, I think on closer inspection, you realized like, oh, those are like little like child mannequins that he's just got like facing the corner.
Reasonable.
Away so they can't see his shame. Okay, that's creepy enough to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
What's the over under on whether this dude shows up at the festival? I'm thinking not great.
Yeah, I'm thinking not great.
But attendance is mandatory for everybody else, including like the staff and stuff, I think. So disguise ourselves as creepy mannequin children.
True.
Hi, we're here for the upstairs.
What's up there?
Not much. How about you, dog?
Glorious. Well, it sounds like status quo.
So,
Things are not like different from last time we were here.
Yeah, we don't need to go in there with a bunch of tea party having people.
We just
This is at night anyway. We're waiting until tomorrow.
Yeah,
So.
Well, so it looks like everything's the same.
Yeah.
We could go back and drink.
You're still back drinking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Just sent the imp off and then waited for an update.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, double fisted, my man. Absolutely, 100%. Like a champion. Okay, so I guess we're spending the night here.
Yep.
Under the watchful eye of some weird.
I mean, free board and room. You can't say no to that.
Do we have a plan of attack for the mansion? Like, what rooms should we check first?
The ones with no one in them.
I'll go in the doll room.
It may be somewhat motivated by what we actually see when we come here during the festival. So if like the kitchen's totally empty, we might be able to sneak upstairs and start up there with little resistance.
And work our way down. Well, and I don't even know if we're all going. Are we all going in, or some of us staying outside and keeping watch, or what's going? What do you think?
It could be the safest bet if something happens. At least we're a group.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
And
going in as a group.
The imp can stay outside and keep watch.
Or
Just
like
because...
find a way to distract the guy upstairs.
Yeah, something.
He's probably still gonna be there.
I bet.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
And if like the guy with the weird arm is like the lobster claw guy, yes, I know it's not a lobster claw. If lobster claw guy like is one of the people who's like enforcing like everybody must be at the festival, then like I'm sure his staff is all going to be there, right? Like,
yeah,
presumably.
Well,
though I can see it as a rules for thee and not for me sort of situation.
True.
yeah.
Right. Although I would imagine that he would go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got to show up. He's got to make an appearance, doesn't he?
And it sounded like the people who were doing the tea party were like planning stuff for the festival, so they're probably going to be there.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not actually his house. This is the burgomaster's house, right?
I think so.
Yeah. He just happens to have a room there where
Correct.
he can keep all these creepy dolls. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, he lives here.
Oh, he lives here.
He has
Yeah.
a
Okay.
bedroom.
But he's like sheriff.
There's like a lock that he has a key to and everything, and a bed in the room and everything. It is a bedroom.
True. Okay. Well, that sounds like a good plan. We probably do need to sneak over here before people start making their way towards the festival, though.
Yeah.
So we don't get caught up in like whatever curfew situation they've got.
a group stealth action to get near enough to the entrance of this place that we can do so surreptitiously, but not so close we could see
it
him.
all weird for hours.
The what?
Just hang out. It'll be fine.
Well, me and Vitriol's. Yeah. It's fine.
No, I think we're all sneaking in
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's a better plan for this time. Yeah. All right.
Should we come up with like disguises for everybody? Like everybody's staff? I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, I think if we get caught, we just get caught.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think we can explain away our presence, but this time we don't have to worry about having to rescue Irina.
True.
So are you guys heading back in the morning then?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This place in the morning. Yeah.
So heading over in the vicinity before we think people will start preparing for the festival, and then sneaking in during, or at least early
we're
on.
concealing ourselves near this place.
I think
All right.
Vitriol and I will put on disguise, or we'll do disguises and take the lead, and then you guys, like we'll walk into rooms and be like,
Yeah.
all clear, and let's go in. And I want to keep the imp upstairs, keeping an eye on if that guy is upstairs. I want to keep the imp upstairs, keeping an eye on
Like
it.
by the window.
Yeah.
So are you donning?
Can also watch, the imp can also watch the front door while it's going on too.
Are you donning disguises before you depart from the inn?
Probably no.
I don't think we should.
The winery? Wait, hold on. What? Are we going to the?
So if you were disguised as staff from the house when we were leaving the inn, that might raise suspicion because there's no reason that you should be there.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
So you're
Our
heading.
disguises are
But
both
we are actively
instantaneous.
trying to sneak to the area. We'll walk out, but I don't want anybody.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the town is bustling. There's all kinds of stuff going on. There's already sort of people standing out kind of in front of their houses.
Getting ready for a parade or whatever.
You head over toward the mansion, and you see the door is open. There's the lady of the house kind of standing and making preparations with some sort of a maid, like, talking about different things. The Baron is like out front of his house. He's got these two big mastiffs that are like kind of lounging around, running around and then coming back and sitting next to him, tails wagging.
Cute.
On your way, you briefly saw Isaac Stratsny off, doing things in town square.
Now, the Baron's not that guy with the premature shock at Gray. Is that correct?
No, that's a young man.
Okay,
Like a
okay. Just checking.
yeah.
Just checking.
Like a teenager.
Okay.
All right. We should kind of go near the back of the house in a way that is least suspicious. I don't know. Or we just find a reason.
Just wait for them to leave. Just wait for them to leave before we move at all, unless we get noticed.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
you're
what
just
I'm
sort of
saying,
hanging
now
out
we're out here and we're
near
just
the house.
True.
So you wait nearby for a while, and then after time, the things start to begin. The lady heads off to sort of lead the parade, and a bunch of people all start kind of congregating out front. And then, the parade kicks off, and she heads off down the road with the congregation. The Baron sort of stands in front of the house and waves to everyone as they start heading off. The dogs chase them for a little while and come back. And the Baron kind of hangs out front.
The Baron's not going, or
no. And there's the maid is like cleaning up all the stuff. They had this big sun
you know, this big sort of wicker sun that a bunch of people took with them on their shoulders as part of the parade, that they're probably going to do some laps around the town and then go burn it somewhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so I guess we try to sneak in the back while they're doing that.
Sure. Why don't you guys make a group stealth check?
Stealth.
Bump a dump a dump yada.
That's okay. Group stealths, we drop the lowest and highest, so.
Nice.
I messed up the first one.
The stealth checks are 18, 8, 11, 20, and 11. So the middlemost of those is 17. Or no, sorry, that was a dex save. That was a dex save from earlier. So, an 11 is the average stealth there. Oh, also, Van Richten should also make a stealth roll.
I guess even if he was the lowest, which it looks like it might be.
Yeah, it's a 6. Yeah, so an 11 is the group stealth. Yeah, not great, not great. So you guys head around. This big group kind of goes through to the back of the house. And what's your plan once you're back there?
First, to see if we see people inside. It looks like we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the cook is like in the kitchen, you know, getting
She
looks
doesn't
like
look like
getting
she's
everything
leaving
ready.
anytime soon.
No, it looks like she's like getting probably, you know, just all kinds of like, she's the chef, like that's her job, you know, like sort of all day long she's gonna be like baking things that are gonna happen for later, and then as it gets closer to lunch probably start making other foods.
Guys, do we want to do this at night? Or are we doing this now?
I think we need to do it while the festival's going on, so dude with the crazy arm is not here.
Seems like a good plan.
Can we send the imp in to make sure dude with the crazy arm is not here?
We have already seen that he's not here, right?
Oh, he left?
Yeah, you saw him around town. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Missed that part.
We could.
Yeah, I mean, this game can go in and scout around if you want.
Yeah.
So
probably.
Our options are to try to create a distraction so we can sneak past her, or threaten her into silence as we go and explore the rest of the house.
Can we just like distract her and then knock her out, like
Trick
old
her?
school
Yeah.
comic style? Like, hey, we're gonna deliver you this wine, and then just knock her on the head and.
What's that over there?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Head wounds sufficient enough to knock someone out are quite potentially lethal.
That's not what Bugs Bunny would lead me to believe.
I know.
That is material plane problems. This is Barovia.
It's true.
Anybody have something that can knock somebody out?
I'm looking.
Oh yeah, I need like.
I can absolutely create a distraction. I know that.
Same. Chloroform? Can we go get some chloroform?
That.
Or, you know, whatever the Dungeons and Dragons equivalent of chloroform.
You can like roll initiative, attack someone, and try and non-lethally take them out if you want. However, that's not like really a quiet thing. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you.
I'd hate to ruin their feast.
Healthy enough. So while you're hanging out, you see a maid, you know, comes around the corner and sort of calls down. It's like, "Excuse me. What do you?"
Can I non-lethally attack someone with my sword of fire?
Where's the festival?
Make a deception roll for me.
All right.
I mean, make a deception roll for me.
Listen, guys. This is why we brought the wine, to be like, we're making the wine delivery.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
How much wine did you guys actually bring?
I think a case.
I guess we did need to buy it. So how much is a case of cheap wine?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I would say maybe, yeah, another gold or two, and I'm sure you probably are all set with the big old case of wine.
I'll throw in the 2 gold. It's fine.
I'll make a deception check with with advantage, rather.
Can we how many of us?
Well, I mean, whoever's doing the talking.
Excuse me, ma'am, would you come here for a second? Yeah, we need some help for those. We need some help with those.
I can do it. Hold on. I just have to get my sheet to cooperate.
9.
We are.
Come on.
Kim, I rolled with advantage and got 2 3s, and then you rolled and got a 2.
Oh my god.
So you all start talking at
Bumbling.
once over each other, sort of making
Mitchell says,
excuses.
"Shut up, Mike! Shut up!"
Yeah. Maybe I
If
should
Mitchell
take away
got
the
a
advantage
1,
if
and then an 8.
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. Pull down.
So, yeah, Senator was the person who started making an excuse, and then every other person started rolling dice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's fine.
So I'm guessing everyone's just talking over each other. So,
feels
Senator,
right.
why don't you make that roll with make a neutral roll? You would have had advantage, but you have disadvantage because everyone is talking at the same time.
Now. Okay, I'll do it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, so you get a 5.
Deception. Okay.
You could in principle.
No, I got a 5.
Why do we keep relying on you to talk?
Okay, so
nobody. I don't get to talk. Don't let me talk.
yeah, so the senator is like, "Oh, we got the wine delivery," and so the maid is like, "Okay, you can leave it there. I will we will bring it inside."
Can you come help me with that? I need some help, lady.
Because yes, you can leave it. I will bring it
just
in.
here for a goddamn minute.
Yes, just sit it down.
Your parents sent me.
All right, set it down.
She comes over and she starts
shit.
like.
I did not have to put up with this shit from a fucking maid right now.
She starts-
Your parents sent me. I am here to deliver this shit. Come over here and get it right now. I am done.
Just start spewing classist bullshit.
Vern, I will go talk to him right now.
Do you want to make an intimidate roll?
What? Yes.
All right, go for it.
Wait.
Yeah. She goes, oh, okay, yes. She hurries faster. I don't know. She's still coming over to start unloading wine. She starts like taking bottles out of the case and going to bring them inside.
I'd like to knock her out now.
Oh my god.
And then I'd like to change my identity to look like her.
Oh. So.
A mask of a million faces or whatever. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
All right.
So in view of the cook and the maid, you change yourself to look like the maid, and then you attack her. Okay. Well, I guess we roll initiative now. So be sure to click on your token before rolling initiative in order to make sure that
knock out a maid?
Yeah. This is a battle. It's combat.
You're starting to fight. Absolutely.
But is it possible to non-lethally attack with the sun sword? I know mechanically it is, but is that allowed?
Yeah, I mean, with any melee attack, you're able to attack non-lethally. So we'll say yes.
Because in principle, I could switch to the warhammer if I'm like trying to do something more. But again, I'm more likely to shatter bones and knock someone out.
Okay, so we'll go.
Yes, non-lethal giant hammer.
Right to the head. Yeah.
All right, so you spend your action turning into the maid.
I'm going to turn into the maid after I knock her out. I want to knock her out and then turn into the maid. Like, there's no reason for me to be her.
Okay, well, I thought you said you're gonna turn into her right now, and then you're gonna knock her out.
Talking about her
Oh, no, I meant I want to knock her out and then turn into her. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so you get an attack, and right off the bat. So go for it.
Now that 15, is that the maid or is that the cook?
Who knows?
Oh, any?
Damn it. oh, no, it's the maid. We can see it by mousing over it on the turn order.
Oh, okay.
How do I don't know how do I do a non-lethal attack, but
any
it's a
melee
normal
attack can be done.
Yeah,
you
you
just
say
roll
it's-
your
you
regular
just say
attack,
it's not.
and you just say, "I'm not
Yes,
killing them."
non-lethal stab.
Yeah.
well, there I used a dagger.
A bonk.
Yes.
Indeed, it is a bonk.
Yeah. So a definite hit. Roll your damage. That's done by clicking on the word dagger in the chat log.
Oh, in the chat log. Okay, sorry. We haven't done any battles recently.
No, it's been a minute.
I forgot how to use the damn thing. Okay.
6. Bonk. Yeah.
Yeah. So you run over and you smoke her in the head with the pommel of your dagger. Vitriol, you see this happen almost in slow motion, and you can see the cook in the kitchen, whose eyes get huge.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to do the same thing, only to the cook in the kitchen.
Okay. So yeah, you've got how much movement?
I don't know.
Tackling the cook.
Throw my warhammer non-lethal. Oh no, it's melee only.
I shoot my crossbow to your head non-lethally.
Yeah.
Non-lethal fireball.
Yeah, I don't know that I can make it to her. 1, 2. I think I can just make it to her, right? Because I'd have like.
You can, as a bonus action, dash.
Yeah,
And
I
so
think
you
I
can
make
double
it.
your movement speed.
Yeah, I believe as a rogue you're actually capable of doing so. So you can go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then dash to get even quicker in here.
Yes.
And if you go in a little deeper, you'll leave open a spot if someone needs to deal some extra damage before their turn.
Yes.
Okay, you can move to anywhere adjacent to the cook, and make your attack. Yeah, you hit.
It is but a flesh wound.
And yeah, same thing. You
With the pommel of your dagger. Boom.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so we should throw these people over our shoulders and bring them with us. Well, like if we leave them in the kitchen, they'll be they're alive.
Bushes or something? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, so we'd want them hidden. We don't want to leave them in the kitchen because people are going to be coming in and out of the kitchen likely.
Okay.
There's that little room just to the, I guess it would be east if north is to the left.
I think
no, north is
left
north.
in the
It's
prior.
all normal.
Oh,
on this
north
map.
is north today.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the north, that little room in the north, I think that's a little place.
Might be
Either
empty.
way,
Might be a pantry.
either way, I look at Faraday and go, "What the hell was that?" And then like try to make sure that the maid is okay.
It was results. It was results. That's what it was.
Yeah, boy, you really smoked her.
God, she's gonna end up with a concussion. You know she's never gonna be right after this. You know that, right?
Bitch
Right,
wasn't right before
right.
this either. Let's go.
No, she was doing her job. She was being fine. She was just asking about what the
Okay,
wine was for.
let's
Oh
go.
my god!
Okay.
fight later.
So I toss her over my shoulder.
Thank you, Tobias.
What about the bathroom upstairs?
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
I thought you
Less
said
likely to be
Wait, what
trafficked
if
than
the room that's just north of there's? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna open this
Could
door.
we? It's
It might
getting
be a
at like
pantry. It might be something else.
looking at the time,
This
could
pantry
we-
contains shelves of foodstuffs, although half of the shelves are bare. 2 barrels of wine stand against the east wall.
Barrel of wine.
They're
That's
cooking
a no.
a bait now. Go. Let's keep going. Where are we at next?
Should we tie them up and leave them in here?
Yeah, tie him, gag him, put him in the pantry, and then lock the door.
My main concern is if we leave them in the pantry or the kitchen,
Okay.
they'll be discovered more quickly than if we put them in like the bathroom upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, you think?
That's fine too. But tie him.
I'm
and gag
thinking
him.
people are probably coming in and out of the kitchen.
Like
I
who?
was-
Not the Baron, but the Baron might go to the bathroom.
There are probably other servants and stuff moving around
Potentially.
throughout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
I don't know because I feel like the people upstairs, are going to be more likely to go to the
Maybe.
bathroom, and all the staff.
Pantry is better than the kitchen, though, so pantry works.
Yeah, and they're behind. Like if you put them in the back corner, they're behind stuff, and if they're bound and gagged, then fine.
Yeah.
Conceal them with like the barrels, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's stacks of shelves, so you can put them in between the stacks, so someone opening the door won't immediately see.
Put them
you.
on a shelf.
Yeah, on a shelf. Yeah.
So you toss them in there, you close it up.
Lock the door.
Yeah, is there a
Can you?
latch?
Rictavio
Can Robin,
changes
lock the door?
before your eyes.
Yeah.
Rictavio becomes the chef.
Oh shit!
You look beautiful, Rictavio.
He goes, yes. Well, no,
I'm
it's
a
just a
drink
matter of
first
getting the
advice.
accent down, I suppose. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna look like. I'm gonna look like what's her face?
The maid.
The maid.
Maid. Yeah.
What's her face? As if you knew her name.
Yeah, she just knows her face. That's the point.
fucking maid.
Mask with 1,000
Hello,
faces.
I am maid.
like the Baron knows her name either. Like,
Yeah. That's fair.
Lady face.
So, where do you want me? What should I be doing?
I don't know. Go scoop around. Well, do we want to check downstairs first?
Is there a downstairs?
I mean, on the floor where we are.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we should go right for the room with the dolls.
Yeah.
I
we
agree.
start at the top and work our way down. Yeah.
We don't know how to get to the top floor.
Well, I
It's
just
up
want to.
these stairs.
Yeah. over
No, that's
here.
the second floor, and then there's a third one that we've seen from outside.
Yeah.
But
Do
we
we
don't-
want to split up? Because two of us look like we belong here.
I think the two of you going on ahead makes sense, and we can be just behind, but like just clearing the floors directly in front of us.
Yeah.
Have we seen
Yeah.
a third staff member that I could be?
Yes. Yeah. You saw another like housekeeper when you were here before.
Okay, then I will be that housekeeper.
Okay.
Sweet.
Take that. You take like 30
I just
seconds
want
or a
to
minute or
peek
whatever.
and see. I'd like to peek down the hallway and just see if there's anybody there. Just out of curiosity, I want to open this door and just kind of. I just want to like clear. I just want to look and see if there's anybody there, and it's gonna follow us upstairs. Okay.
Just the you can see the dogs kind of running around, pacing around.
Okay. I'm
Are
gonna
they
close the door
inside or
again
outside?
and lock it if I can. And
Meanwhile, I want to double check what's
It does not
cooking
lock.
in the kitchen, just to make sure nothing's about to imminently burn and throw up a huge red flag.
That's a really good idea, and I'm really mad I didn't think of it.
Yeah,
Right.
there's no
It's a roast.
Nothing looks like it's gonna burn immediately. No, there's right now it's like a bunch of baked goods that look like they're making like some bread and cookies and stuff that are probably gonna be for later in the day.
Ooh, cookies.
Does the pantry lock?
So take whatever's in the oven out of the oven and set it on the counter so that it doesn't burn, and like start a fire or alert people that there's something wrong.
The pantry does not lock. The cook had keys on them, but the only door that you've seen that locks is the exterior door.
Okay. Well, we can grab those keys and
Yeah, that's a good idea.
maybe Robin can actually bust the handle mechanism, so it's just broken and won't open.
But then no one can. save
Well,
them
it'll
later. We're
take
not-
fiddling.
We'll figure it out.
Right, someone might walk up and go, "I can't get this open," and they'll have
So
to
are you
figure it out
locking the
later.
door or are you breaking the door?
The pantry. The pantry.
Oh,
we're
the
saying.
pantry. Okay, so you're so you unscrew the doorknob and you hear it like fall inside of the room, like hit the ground. Tock tock tock.
Okay.
I want the imp to go keep an eye on the guy upstairs. That's what we talked about before.
You want me upstairs? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Which
Up
guy?
on the third floor. The weird guy with the.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, the kid with
Great
the
idea. Yeah.
Or
the
like
little
some
kitty cats. Yeah. All right, I'm on it.
Cool. Just
So we need to
let us
find the
know.
way-
He is so nice to you, and you are so mean to him.
We need to find out how to get up to the third floor.
Do we
it's
want to
gonna be
look
one of
in
those-
Ivan's
This guy is
room?
stalking me. He's like a.
Which
Hey,
is
you
Ivan's
called
room?
me into being.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
I didn't. I didn't.
I exist because of you.
So yeah, Kim can clear the hallways ahead of us.
Yeah. Me and what's his face can go.
Have you not named him yet?
No, wait, hold on. No, what's his face? Ricky.
Oh, okay.
Portfolio.
So mad at you. Yeah, but what's your M's name?
I don't know. What
Oh
does
my
he need a name with
God.
an M?
Wow.
What do you need it for?
Wow. I mean, I'm just chopped liver over here.
Yeah. His name is Chopped Liver.
Well, if you are a manifestation of her powers, then I mean, you kind of are.
Oh.
I can't actually say that to him because I probably didn't hear him talking, but
That's true.
Yeah, you guys don't even know he exists. Why are you complaining? Like...
So, time has faded the grandeur of the master bedroom. The furnishings have lost some of their color and splendor. A short pull rope hangs from a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
Okay, let's go this way. I'm kind of keeping an eye out for people, I think. Can I hear, let me know if I hear or see anyone.
Wait, didn't we want to go upstairs? If you
Yeah,
found
you
the
guys,
way.
well, I'm clearing the floor before you guys go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I do want to check Isaac's room too.
Okay. Is Ricky with me here?
I can come up too because I'm disguised.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so
you are. Yeah. Well, then, because you were disguised as like the third person who we've seen already.
Yep,
Okay,
you have become a maid, and you want
I like the
Rictavia
idea
to join you as well?
all three of you being disguised as the same person. Just as long as they're not right next to each other.
Yeah.
Gamers. Can I open this? Can I open this door here?
It's open.
The one on the left.
Oh, that's where the dogs were last time, right?
The dogs are outside.
Yeah.
Sure.
Gamers, disguised as triplets. Disguised as a trench coat.
Floor-to-ceiling shelves line every wall of this windowless room, and the number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has the symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion.
A bear?
Nice.
Not show this room to 5.
But it's the library.
Yeah. Okay. This room.
The library.
Library.
You have to stop with these unbearable puns.
Yes. Oh my God.
Anything in here?
This handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror in a wooden frame on the wall across from the door.
Nice.
Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual.
Mirrors on the ceiling.
In the last room.
What, are there actually mirrors on the ceiling?
No.
The door to this room is locked.
I can fix that.
Yeah.
That's on you. That's on you.
Make me a thieves' tools check to see how long it takes.
Alright, you guys can come up, I think.
3.5 seconds.
So yeah, literally, less than a round. Click. You open it up.
It's a little Jack and Jill bathroom between. Oh no!
So
They're there.
chained to the back wall of this otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his hands.
Hi.
Is he awake?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go get you guys. Wait, hold on. There was room I didn't clear. Can I clear this one really quick and then go get them?
Yeah, because Robin's taking care of that.
Yeah. Just so that everybody can kind of join us. Sorry.
Sorry, what are you wanting to do?
She's trying that door.
I just wanna try the door.
Right, you're just opening all the rooms. Okay, so this room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame.
We'll just abscond with this.
Leads to a garderobe.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry,
All right, I'm gonna go to the stairs and tell them they can come up. And then, Robin, what are you doing over there?
Is this guy awake?
Barely. He's like not really with it.
I'll fix that in a second.
Close the door. I'll be right back, bro.
Just kidding.
Hold on. back away slowly. I'm gonna go get a healer, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. This is not what we're here for. So
Right. We don't know why he's there.
Savage.
He could be hugely problematic, or he could just be here because the Baron is hugely problematic.
My plan is
little column B.
Yeah, tell a healer, and then while they're figuring out what to do with this guy, I'm gonna search Isaac's room.
So the rest of you are hanging out in the kitchen.
So we wanted to come
and get
upstairs,
us?
but we can't
going up.
move ourselves upstairs.
Correct. Yes, we would like to do that.
There we go.
And I can do the healing.
I would also like to point out there is a thing here and a thing here.
Yeah. So that last one is I think what a trapdoor leading up to the third floor.
Oh, this one right here? No, I thought that was in the middle of the room.
Oh.
Rocks?
Pardon?
Is that like a closet off the vanity place? Or is that the place where the trapdoor?
That's
a door we haven't explored.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see the door now.
Well, it's a garderobe, so it's like the privy.
Ah.
Should we steal that wedding dress?
Yes. Just in case. We might need to disguise Irina as a gift.
Oh no.
Hold on. I can stuff this into my bags while you guys get ready.
Try to heal this dude.
Sorry, what are you grabbing, Tobias?
So I can take the wedding dress. Should I take the wedding dress? Does that?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
Can I
So
open this
you
door?
you start undressing the mannequin. What did you say, Uni?
Can I open
Something
this door, please?
unusual sounding about that.
There's something unusual sounding.
There's something great sounding.
Tobias is just undressing the mannequin in the other room.
Is that
Yes,
what
he
is that?
does.
Tobias, stop fucking around.
No, there's a reason for this, I swear.
Vitriol, you're are you doing anything over in Isaac's bedroom?
Yeah, I want to search his room and scope out the dolls and see if I can find anything else interesting.
Sure, yeah. So investigating the dolls, you could see each one, they all look just like Irina Kolyana. All with different like outfits and expressions and stuff like that. Every doll has a small tag stitched into its clothing that reads, "Is no fun, is no blinksy."
Oh, that weird thing, and that's what that rocking horse thing did.
Yeah. They don't blink.
What does that mean, you guys?
Or, sorry, is no blinsky.
Blinsky.
Yeah, this is the exact slogan written in one.
Fuck is Blinsky?
I think it's
Sounds like a hockey player.
A small wrapped dish. It's usually served with sour cream.
That's a blintz.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Does he have any other valuables like drawers or anything you can look in?
Yeah, there's a chest at the foot of his bed. It's unlocked. There's in it is a heap of wrinkled clothes and a short sword. There's a few empty wine bottles under the bed. Each label on the wine bottles says Wizard of Wines, Purple Grape Mash number 3.
Okay. All right, I guess I'm gonna leave the dolls. I don't know. I kind of feel like we should destroy them. I feel like they should be destroyed.
Destroying everything precious to you.
It's creepy.
It's really creepy.
Well, we know Senator's in favor of destroying everything he finds creepy.
It's true. Look, this land of Barovia desires the light of Othand, and I, for one, will not deny them that privilege.
By wrecking all their stuff.
Yes, if need be.
All right, I'll leave it.
What did I see in the room? What is that? Is that just a toilet?
That's the privy.
Yeah.
What? I sorry, I didn't know what that word means. I'm gonna.
That is the shitter.
The WC.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I am not English native. Anyways.
How dare you?
That's okay. We only have 10,000 words for the bathroom.
It's
it is described in the description of the room as being the garderobe.
That's way more French sounding.
That is
And the
actually a
rub,
term that
isn't
I
that
don't
what-
think I've ever heard.
Yeah,
heard it
it's
'cause it's French.
the
It's-
term for a room in a
closet.
medieval castle. It's like a private room. It can also be like a bedroom. It can be a name for the privy.
English
Yeah.
is weird when it borrows words from French. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm just kidding, but I think it confuses me because it sometimes just doesn't have anything to do with the French word, and you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
What is the French word garderobe?
The
Like, is
robe
that a...
is like it means like keep dress, which is just like like where you keep your
Like
clothes,
a,
like
like
a
an
garderobe.
armoire or something like that.
It's a
Yeah.
closet.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a water closet.
Yeah. There you go.
Apparently, it
Water
comes.
closet.
It's a derivation
segue.
from the French garde de robes, meaning robes protector or protector.
Garde de robe. I mean that makes sense because garde is like a guard, but it could also,
Yeah.
garde could also be like a keep.
Yeah,
garde
yeah,
de robe.
yeah.
Like it's like where you keep your robe, which
That's
is
what I'd
dress.
shout if someone invaded my bedroom. God!
Its most common use is a term for a castle toilet, basically.
Gotcha.
The ones that have the
Which I
long
find.
Oh,
shaft
I wish
down
I
the
mean to
side.
say a castle toilet.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. Are we?
I
Have
just
we
call it
adequately cleared
euphemism.
this floor? I guess we have to. We want to figure out
No,
what to
there's
do with.
there's one little thing over here that is still undone.
And I think we weren't gonna let the person just for dead.
Yeah, no, I'm Faraday and Altan are near there to figure out what's going on. We haven't gotten cycled back around to that yet.
We
though.
can
Yeah, I don't
interrogate.
know.
I mean, help this guy.
I don't think you know of anyone anywhere. I mean, yeah.
Vitriol opened up a door, closed it. No one was around. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing.
She said that she
I
wanted to go
did
get
say
a
I was
healer.
going to tell a healer, whoever I saw first.
Yeah. She told me about it.
Okay. All right. Well, then yeah, there's a guy in there. So you're going in. You're engaging. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna healing light at this guy.
Okay.
And I used it before, but I'll use it for this time. I got a D6 for healing.
Yeah. So he thanks you. Yeah. He goes. Thank you. My name is Udo Lukovic. I'm the shoemaker.
Wow, people don't like shoes around here, huh? What kind of shoe did you make?
Why are you
Fucking
here?
tie you up.
He, the Baron, arrested me during the Wolf's Head Jamboree because I carried a sign suggesting that a Valachian should feed the Baron to the wolves.
Let's
That
unlock
sounds
this dude right
unwise.
now. He is a
let
political
him out.
prisoner, and
He's our distraction.
he's our distraction. Absolutely.
If he's unlocked and released, does he have somewhere safe to go?
That's
Was,
not
my
happens.
There's nowhere
first
safe
desire
you
is
can
to
open
return
that.
home, but I plan to tell Father Lucian of my ill treatment here in the estate.
Did we meet Father Lucian? Was he the one at the
Yeah, he's like a good dude.
cathedral?
Is
Yeah,
that the guy
okay.
you talked to?
Yeah. That's who I was. I think that was the guy I talked to. Is that correct, Fox? Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, let's,
yeah.
let's let him go and hurry up and get to the attic.
Yeah. Also, again, what is here?
He's chained up by manacles.
I can fix that.
I
What
cannot
is
fix
where?
that.
You haven't been in that room. How would you know? You're not psychic.
I know. I'm gonna go look around then. If they got the healing done, then I'm good. I'm gonna go look around. Hey, Laszlo, what was in there?
Hey, there was just the best room ever, the French toilet.
Oh, sweet! I gotta go. Hang on, no. let me
Sorry.
look.
So his manacles are on. What did you say you wanted to do with them?
I can
Petrol is
unlock
going
him.
to.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't. They're very easy manacles to open. I won't even make you roll for it. So you crack open his manacles, and he sort of slumps down. And he goes, "Is the way clear?"
Do you want me to walk him out, or does somebody else want
We'll
to?
go out the back door, I guess.
I'm right back out.
Rick
Yeah.
Tavio volunteers and
Rick
says,
Tavio.
yeah.
Yep. Bye.
I will
Another
show him
back.
the way. I will lead him out through the back.
Cool.
Love when NPCs get along.
And then we don't have to do any more work.
So we have a trapdoor in this room that leads up to the third floor, and we have the closet that that Altan was very excited about investigating.
Yeah, I don't like black spots on the map. I don't know. All right.
All right, so Laszlo is opening up that room, presumably there. Cloaks, coats, gowns, and other fancy apparel hang from hooks in this closet. Arranged on low shelves are many fine shoes, slippers, and boots. I'll also
really nice,
show where the trapdoor is in the ceiling.
Oh, good. I look for a nice derby, not a lot of broguing on it. Hopefully in an oxblood leather. Be very nice.
Lose inspiration.
Wow. Do you guys want me to keep watch here? And then I can come warn you if like somebody comes.
We can send the imp to do that.
Yes, actually, that is a really, really good idea, and because you can watch down the hall and the stairs, and yeah, you have view of both methods of ingress to this level.
Okay. Shall we ascend?
Yeah, Octavia's like, where would you like me?
He's the cook, though.
Actually, Octavio can be lookout, and Robin can come with us.
I will wait in the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
So you, Tass, you're opening up the trapdoor in the ceiling?
I see no reason not to. Anyone object?
I'm going to step out of the room.
I pull it open.
So you open it up and walk up, like you pull down the trapdoor, and there's like a little set of stairs built into it, and you mount the stairs. This dusty 20-foot square room has a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. The wooden rafters are shrouded in cobwebs. Except for an old table with a lantern on it, the room is empty.
All right. There's room for people to file in. If y'all
I call down to, hey, Robin, it looks like we're going up.
Okay, good luck, y'all, if you need me.
I'm going.
Okay. Oh, you staying down there? Okay, cool.
Oh, I can come if you want.
Can I grab the lantern on my free
I didn't
hand?
know. Yeah, I'll yell. All right, I guess.
Yeah. Is the I'm asking the imp if anything different is happening in the room upstairs, or is it the same
just sitting here reading.
Okay.
And do good in school. Good to see the young people taking an interest in scholarly activities.
What time were we planning on ending stream? Because it's like 6 p.m. and stuff for me. So I don't know.
Yeah, and
whenever you guys like.
Our entire combat consisted of knocking out two of the help.
Armless NPCs.
Yeah, and we had no combat last time either, which is awesome. I'm just pointing it out.
I'm thinking that that's a real possibility.
Yeah.
We could pause and pick up here.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
That'll
that seems like
chat afterward and hang out.
So if you guys like, you may gain a level for finding the sun sword.
Oh, if we want?
Yeah, if you like, you can go to level 6. It's up to you.
What if we opt not to?
Love that.
Then you bank it, and then you get like 3 levels next time.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Now I gotta figure out how to level this up.
52.
So,
I'm not doing that right now, but yes, I will do that. I have a lot to do.
The weapon has been found. The sun sword.
We didn't even kill anybody for it. It was great.
Yeah, no, you got it. You even avoided a side quest, which would have taken you back to basically exactly where you are currently. So you guys can go to level 6 if you like. Kim, you might also want to add some more spells to your list if you like. You've got a free cantrip, 2 new spells, new evocation or invocation. Yeah, I think 3 new spells actually. I don't know. You've got a lot of stuff that you've gained access to and haven't really taken advantage of. Yeah. So I don't know if we want to I guess we'll off stream. We'll figure out when our next session is, presumably.
Sure.
Next Sunday is my daughter's 3rd birthday. So I'm going to be, contending with that all day. And then my plan is to do a little stream in the evening, which will be Callista playing her very first video game. I'm gonna see.
Which one is it? Which
got her.
Or can you tell us?
I got her for her birthday. A couple of original Nintendo controllers.
Very cool.
And I'm thinking maybe Bubble Bobble followed by The Legend of Zelda.
Nice.
Depending on what she takes a shine to.
You coward! Throw her on Kaizo.
Not Mario. I mean, but Mario though does anybody not have Mario? Was Mario not everybody's first game?
Was not mine.
The reason that I figured Mario wouldn't be a great first game is that, like, right off the bat, there's like a little Goomba in the way that will kill you if you don't know to jump over him. And so, for like the very, very first game ever for a 3-year-old, I feel like it might just be too much downtime. Like die to a Goomba. Gotta wait for the little death animation, the little, level screen, it's just, I figure for learning how to move a character around and have it correspond to what's on the screen, you don't necessarily want an enemy heading toward you right away while like figuring out what anything is. So that was my thought behind maybe a game like Bubble Bobble.
It's a good early game, but I agree it's not a great first game.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's, I have no idea how she'll take to using a controller. I imagine when I was very first playing video games, I was probably pretty garbage at them. So, but I don't remember back that far. I've always just been as far as I can remember, I've always been spectacular at all things gaming. Sonic the Hedgehog was your first game. That seems like it could be a pretty fun one. Yeah, I could see that being good. Fish I've never heard of. Mario was only the first game for us 40-year-olds.
That is not the case. I am 40, and
Battletoads was my first.
And
so
that's a hard one.
It's not easy. Yeah.
My first was probably Super Mario Brothers, the first one on NES.
Yeah. Yours were Atari. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't introduced to Atari until later. But I didn't play a video game until I was probably 5 or 6 or something, and it was just like at a neighbor's place. He had a Nintendo, so I played Battletoads at his house, but I wasn't allowed to have a console until I was like 8 or 9 or something.
I never had a console. It was not allowed. That was it.
Yeah.
We had a computer. Why
I guess
did you have a console?
NES
What
and then
program
SNES,
on your dad's
PS1.
Atari? I don't know if that counts as a game. Kingdom of Krezk, I've never heard of.
Yeah, I know. That's the why. It's weird. It was a PC game forever ago, which Krezk backwards is Zork, so you can kind of see what it's about. But yeah, it was that was a weird first game. It was all just ASCII characters, and they did weird stuff with it. It was really kind of a neat thing.
Frogger seems like it would be kind of a fun first game too. I wonder if they have a version that's on the original Nintendo. I think I only played Frogger on the Atari.
I think I've got Crossy Road on my TV. Can you play with the remote?
Crossy Road.
Really weird.
My claim to fame is that I actually beat Frogger as much as one can possibly beat Frogger for the original Atari.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, I played through Frogger on the Atari. Like, it's I think it's the original arcade version. So you have like the road you have to cross, and then you do enough of those, and they keep getting faster and faster, and then eventually it changes.
I really need to talk.
And
about
eventually, you end up having different worlds, different areas. Eventually, you're in the sky, jumping across clouds, and the game gets faster and faster. And then eventually, you reach a high enough level that it loops back to the first level at the base speed. And that's essentially, beating it as much as you can, just having an overflow.
Yeah, they don't have because there's only a certain, the integers can only go up so high.
Yeah,
So
exactly. There's no
value.
win screen. They didn't really program anything beyond a certain level, so it just starts over again. First console was Intellivision. I've heard of Intellivision, but I'm not really sure what it is.
Yeah, it's like around the same time as Coleco, right?
A little bit later on, I actually was given a Vectrex which is quite the unique console because it has its own screen built in. You put big cartridges into the side of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little arcade cabinet that's like got like an Atari built into it. Basically, the cartridges are like the size of Atari cartridges, big, thick, heavy motherfuckers that you plug into the side of it.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, old school like tube TV. There was a rhythm game in the Commodore 64 that seemed to think bright colors were an acceptable substitute for gameplay. I think there's a lot of games that mixed those concepts up. Yeah. Unfortunately,
like great graphics are a substitute for good storytelling.
There were a number of Super Nintendo cartridges that, like, the cartridges themselves had a more powerful processor than the Super Nintendo processor.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, it's 4 times faster than the core Super Nintendo cartridge. That's how stuff like Star Fox worked.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So I think
that makes sense, though. No, I totally get that now.
So where are we headed? Do we have an idea for a raid target?
Yeah, I have an idea. Would you guys be willing to? I'm just gonna pop this into our little Gamers and Goblins channel here. Could you guys tell me whether this channel is in follower only mode? Because I'm following it, so it won't tell me.
Oh, one moment.
But I believe that's one of the people who
accounts only
rated us. I was thinking about Return of the Favor.
Here we go. I am able to chat there.
Hey, are you a follower of that channel?
I am.
Hang on.
I am not, and I do have the ability to chat.
Okay, cool. Well, so that I believe they rated us. They might have actually been one of the channels that we randomly rated. I don't even know. So we either rated them or they rated us. Either way, you know, it's a D&D channel. We can go and show them a little bit of love. Yeah, be something to do.
Wait, that in Gamers and Goblins? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, huge thank you to everybody who made it out. I mean, we hit a big old friggin' hype train right at the start of the stream. That was tons of fun. Lots of redeems and just chat and hang out and stuff. I appreciate that. If you want to join us for a raid, I don't know. How about Strahd says hello, and then some channel emotes of whatever channels you guys like. I'll do some emotes from all of your channels as well. Yeah, and then we will I think it's probably going to be a couple weeks before our next session. So next Sunday is my daughter's birthday. The Sunday after that is my birthday, so I'm guessing 3 weeks from now is probably going to be our next session.
Sweet,
sounds good.
Yeah,
we'll have to check because I have something every 2 Sundays.
Okay, yeah, well we'll all look at our schedules and figure out you know, what we can do. Yeah, I guess I'm cultivating a bunch of emotes for everybody right now.
About to run out of time?
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably run out of time here. I'll see you guys over there. Yeah, have an awesome rest of your day, awesome evening. Sleep well, stay hydrated. Catch you next time.